lift you high above every struggle.
Call to me and I'll answer you, and I'll show you great and mighty things which you do not know.
And restore your
You need to learn how to call to the Lord. Jeremiah 33:3. Not only will he answer you, he will also show you great and mighty things which you don't know. So calling is both for response and also for reward. And therefore, Leslie Monza with Psalm 20. It's a beautiful prayer. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of God be your strong tower. He will give you strength in the time of weakness. When you call, he will answer. Learn to call. Learn to make a demand that will be responded to on the basis of where you stand. This is the City Breakfast Show, the 19th day of August 2026. Welcome to Relevant Morning Radio from now till 10 o'clock. It's an interactive morning program. My name is Bernard Koku Avle. It's a great pleasure to be with you here on the show. Starting off with the news review segment, there's business and sports in the first hour. Tech and social media trends at 8 o'clock. Lots to talk about, lots to digest on the program this morning. Business Sense brought to you by APSA. Don't let borrow me small coins ruin long-term relationships. Say yes to that I can afford it feeling with an APSA credit card. With an APSA credit card, you get up to 55 interest-free days, flexible limits, free card swipes, and worldwide acceptance to pay now and sort it out later. Visit an APSA branch today to apply for an APSA credit card today. Your story matters, APSA. So what are the papers saying this morning? We're jumping into the headlines shortly. Brought to you by Fidelity Bank. With Fidelity Digital Banking, you can use the mobile app to send money, pay your bills, buy airtime and data. You can also pay with your GHQR, shop securely from your Visa card, and even get instant support from Kukwa, our WhatsApp banking assistant. Sign up with Fidelity Digital Banking today. Dig the soft life. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Every prayer you've prayed in the night, every tear you've cried in the fight, he has seen and he won't forget. Your breakthrough is coming yet. From his holy place he will respond. You are covered, you are standing strong. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of God be your strong tower. May he send you help from his sanctuary and give you strength in your weakest hour. When you call, he will hear you. He will never.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
I don't wanna stress, I want the soft life. I wanna have more time, make catch up life. I send money, I pay my bills, I buy airtime. Oh, I take the soft life. Abracadabra seems like magic, API magic. I don't need to carry money on me. With Fidelity cards, I just need to swipe. Oh, I take the soft life. Oh, soft life, GHQR. I take my phone when I scan it. Payment complete, Fidelity app is so sleek. Oh, I take the soft life. Say hello to Kukwa, the chatbot. Yeah, she's gonna simplify your digital banking. Fidelity Digital Banking, the new dimension. Dig the soft life. Modege, Mr. Modege. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig.
Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Love's a cure. You can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving can't reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. This is all as born as new. You know what I say is true, that I'll be loving you always. Until the rainbow burns the stars out of the sky. Always. Until the ocean covers everything. This is gonna be always. Until the day that it's our daytime. You know it's gonna be always. Until the day that is the day that I know. Did you know that true love lasts for nothing? Her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life has given love a guarantee to last through forever? Another day. Yes, today I know I'm living for tomorrow. Could leave me the past, but that I mustn't fear. 'Cause you're here. Now I know deep in my mind the love of me I felt behind. And I'll be loving you until the rainbow burns the stars out in the sky. Loving you.
6:35. It's an interactive show. We're really happy to hear from you. If you want to get in touch with the City Breakfast Show, the WhatsApp number is 053-998-6996. The number again is 053-998-6996. Let's hear from you on whatever is happening around you. Good morning to you, Caleb Kuda. Hey, yes, sir. And also to Mr. Samuel Attah-Mensah. Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hope you're well this morning.
Yes,
So I
yes, yes,
spoke
by the
in
grace
Zuma.
of God.
I see. So what did you say?
Akpokanue, how are you doing?
Akpokenue.
Yeah.
And what's the response?
Ejadum.
Ejadum.
Yeah.
Ejadum
okay.
sounds like
Yeah.
fancy tree or something.
Yeah,
Ejadum.
it's close. Yeah,
In
it's
Zuma,
close.
it's actually Akan, right?
Yes,
So,
it
so say
has
it
some
again.
roots in Zim.
Ejadum.
Akpokanue.
Ejadum.
Ejadum.
Correct
yeah.
for 3 points.
Ejadum.
What are the papers saying this morning, guys?
Well, this morning, the Ghanaian Times says ban and bobo years from highways, stakeholders demand. And Gold Board says on the Gold Board's 22 billion Ghana cedi loss, minority demands answers. And oil output rises after years of decline. GEPA Guta agree measures to protect local traders. On the back page, Upper West gets 4 million Ghana cedi expanded renal care units.
The Daily Graphic newspaper this morning deploy new approach to flood management. UG Pro VC constitutional reforms referendum to go alongside 2027 assembly elections. That is from President Mahama. And big one on the front page, NPP's regional elections. Can New Guard deliver 2028 victory? That is a question there. And then the back page, Gridco pylon right of way occupants given 1 month to vacate.
Yeah.
And Gawet's assembly supports 67 PWDs with tools and cash.
Okay.
Right. Let me take you to the Chronicle. Gold Board imposes $1.7 billion debt on BOG. This is the minority insisting. Baumia leads all NDC hopefuls in 2028 race. This is according to the APL poll, and Kingsley Ajiman calls for dedicated fund to tackle Africa's flood risk.
The Daily Guide newspaper this morning, NPP chairmanship race, over 50 constituency chairmen back Ejakon. Minority calls Gold Board to answer for 22 billion Ghana cedis gold sales loss. And treat mining communities as development partners, not land donors. That is coming from the CEO of the Ghana Gold Board. And respond to Kwewu Kidmaker's petition, Shraj to Eugene Asante.
Alrighty.
The Ghanaian publisher this morning, minority demands answers on over 22 billion Ghana cedi gold program loss, and gold must transform Ghana's communities. This is the CEO in charge of Gold Boards, Jemfi there. APL poll, Baumia leads NDC hopefuls.
Alrighty.
The Herald newspaper.
GJA
Okay.
holds 77th anniversary symposium today.
Interesting
GJA,
one.
Our very own.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The Herald newspaper this morning, civil aviation hijacks meteorological agencies 50 million Ghana cedis. No retooling since 1960. Danger to air safety.
Can you repeat
That is
that?
the big one. So civil aviation hijacks meteorological agencies 50 million Ghana cedis. No retooling since 1960.
My God.
Danger to air safety.
Wow.
Big one on the front page of the Herald newspaper. Now, KT Hammond denies Turkey trip for AXA equipment inspection and demands retraction. Woman arrested over sale of unapproved fruit ripening chemicals.
All right.
Interesting one there. And neglected and Suman Junction turns road safety hazard.
The Informer this morning, Samia Uku deflates Iyoko arrest rumor. Fisheries Commission cries out. Galamsey now attacking fish farms. Wow. And Gold Board exposed over Bower Rock IB impacts on qualified as aggregator. And corruption fight stuck in reverse gear. This is Transparency International. Baumia finds magic wand for NPP's 2028 victory.
Okay, the Gold Board story appears to be in almost all the papers. The News Center front page this morning. BOG Gold Board must explain 22 billion Ghana cedis loss that is coming in from the minority. Ghanaian miners lack capital to compete with foreign firms. That is according to stakeholders. And own more, retain more. Sami Jemfi outlines new vision for ownership, value addition and transformation of mining communities.
The Ghanaian point, a mine may close, but the community must not. Gamanche calls for sustainable mining. Minority questions Gold Board's 22 billion losses. You cannot trade gold and make losses. Now let's fight Galamsey bipartisanly. It's a canker eating Ghana alive. This is Chief of Staff Julius Deborah speaking. Still on gold. Gold Board did not record 22 billion Ghana cedi loss. Audited account shows 5.44 billion cedi surplus. This is Fiscal Policy Institute. And 62 Ghanaians killed, 15 missing in Russia-Ukraine war. Foreign Minister is said speaking on page 6 of the Ghanaian point.
The new publisher also captures the Gold Board story, but in some other headlines, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is being put ahead of NDC rivals, and man drowns while helping travelers cross Ghana-Togo River. Sad one there.
Republic Press leads with the Gold Board story as well. ASCA probe, AG snaps OSP again, hands investigation to Iyoko. Comes to the photographs of Deputy AG Dr. Sramsai and then Special Prosecutor Kisia Jabin. GES denies cancellation of free SHS, warns against 1,500 cedi chop box payment. And gas expansion cuts Ghana's fuel bill by $500 million annually. This is Energy Minister Jinapo speaking.
Okay, some other headlines. The Insight newspaper, Russian envoy hails the leadership of Nkrumah, Kofi Annan and President Mahama. And FDA urges public to avoid food products with peeling or stained or discolored labels. And Ghana must move from AI adoption to ownership, says Abed Bandim. And Strait of Hormuz will remain shut, says Iran, as U.S. threatens intensified economic warfare.
All right. Final paper, the custodian Baumia tops all NDC rivals. APL survey reviews ahead of 2028 elections. So these are the two headlines running through all the stories.
papers.
Gold Board and Baumia.
It's like Gold Board and Baumia. Before Sky comes in with the online stories, let me do the graphic digital version.
Okay.
Government pays 10.8 billion cedis to DDEP bondholders. I don't know if you are part, whether you are receiving your own. if 10.8 billion has landed in the economy,
I owe people here that they tell people, but
you mean
I don't have anything there.
10 billion can be paid and we just sit down like that.
They know who they are paid.
Meanwhile, more patients sue health facilities. An interesting one on page 13 of the Daily Graphic. More patients sue health facilities. Minority demands access on 22 billion cedi Gold Board loss. Also on the graphic front page. And then TDC Ghana clarifies statutory mandate amid public disagreement with TMA. Sky, what else do you have online?
Okay, so let me take you to citynewsroom.com. We have Petroleum Commission saves Ghana some $2 billion US, uncovers some $229 million US in oil cost infractions. The story you just spoke about, the 10 billion DDEP coupon payment is also here on the banner page. If you go to elsewhere on the same page, Gold Board's $1.7 billion US losses at transaction costs, not failure. Dr. Steve Bantia is speaking, and unemployed graduates with disabilities to picket at Jubilee House today. I take you to the twin website, Channel 1 News online.com. They have the same story about the bondholders. Now, minority is to drag Gold Board before Parliament over 22 billion Ghana cedi loss. Still talking about the Gold Board matter. Also on this particular page, you have GJA to conduct nationwide assessment of Galamsey fight, still related to the gold sector. Then you also have something here that says GCAA owes GMET, our people who tell us about the weather, 59 million Ghana cedis in unpaid revenue. This is according to the director.
I want to start with that story actually.
Okay.
But when you finish, because that, the GCAA and the Meteo story is a very important one.
Very, very important story. Yeah. You go to myjoyonline.com. They have don't credit gold board for Ghana's macroeconomic stability. Dr. Bokping is quoted here saying, also gold board has plagued gold smuggling leak and crowded in FX. This is again according to Bokping. And then we are concerned about inflation outlook when it comes to MPC decisions. The Bank of Ghana boss is talking here. You turn to High Street Journal. We have the same story about gold board on the page, but one here that says 10 Ghana cedi is the new price line. Why falling inflation has not made Ghana cheaper. So people are talking about inflation falling, but in the pocket, people are not feeling. Yeah, 10 Ghana
basically
cedi.
anything you are buying, the least you can
go
get.
to-
starts
so,
from-
yeah,
So if
that
you don't
is-
have 10 Ghana cedi,
Charlie, you don't reach up anything.
That's true. Let me deal with this one before we come to the gold
Okay.
issues.
Yeah.
So the Herald's lead story: Civil Aviation hijacks Meteo Agency's 50 million cedis, and it says the Ghana Meteorological Agency has revealed that the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority owes it more than 50 million cedis in outstanding statutory payments. A situation GMED said is undermining its ability to sustain operations and meet some of its financial obligations. The development has raised concern about the financial and operational challenges facing GMED, a critical state institution responsible for providing weather information and forecasting services. So you people are saying that sometimes the rain, like this morning's rain or shower.
Yesterday, there was some forecast.
If you
I
don't
was
wait
waiting
them
for
on-
the rain never
Now,
came.
under the amended Ghana Met Agency Act 2019, Act 1002, the civil aviation is required to remit 10% of en route overflight and landing fees to GMET, while the Ghana Airport Company is required to remit 5% of airport passenger taxes to the agency. However, GMET said the statutory payments due from the GCAA have not been fully remitted, despite several engagements, including ministerial intervention, aimed at resolving the matter. Other independent sources have told the Herald that the situation has left GMET a critical state institution operating with equipment installed in the 1960s. A very dangerous development for aviation safety within the country's airspace. There are also claims that GMET relies on foreign donors to fund some of its operations, despite statutory funding arrangements
Pay the money.
intended to provide the agency with sustainable resources.
Pay the money.
You know, the situation has predated this government too. They said from Ministry of Communication, they've tried everything.
Pay the money.
No, this is completely unacceptable.
Yesterday, Tuesday, August 18, the DG of GMET, Dr. Eric Esuman, told City News in an interview that a major challenge was the agency's inability to access the GCAA's flight database to independently determine and monitor the fees used to calculate the something.
So you see, when the plane is coming, they use paper to cover it. So that they will see. That's very bad.
So the story is continues on page 13, but I think the point has been made. And it says that repeated attempts by GMET to access the relevant flight data have not produced the desired result, making it difficult for the agency to independently verify the amounts due.
Bernard, talking about Koba now, let me do this one quickly before my colleagues come in. So this one, 10 Ghana cedis is the new price line. So why falling inflation has not made Ghana cheaper? And it's coming in on the heels of the discussion we had about KFC and related matters. Now the story on the High Street Journal's website says there was a time when 5 Ghana cedis will cover a small but meaningful purchase in Ghana.
I tell you.
But today, 10 Ghana cedis increasingly feels like the point at which consumers pause.
It's the point of no return.
Charlie, compare and reconsider.
But you can get KK for 5 cedis.
And then
Just
what?
that you don't get fish.
Charlie, now what kind of agberu
So you
is
mash
that?
I tell you.
Now the figure may appear insignificant in economic statistics, but across markets, transport fares, food stalls, and neighborhood shops, it reflects a deeper change in the cost of everyday life. Now Ghana's latest inflation figures offer an important paradox. Year-on-year consumer inflation fell from 4.6% in July 2026 from 5.3% in June. According to the Ghana Statistical Service, marking the first decline since March. Reuters also reported the July figure as evidence of easing price pressures in the economy. But falling inflation does not mean falling prices.
Okay.
Charlie, so this one, maybe at some point we should look at it.
Yes,
I don't know,
at
like how much do people spend ordinarily if you're coming from Kaswa to Accra and back? How much do you spend?
At least 30 cities that you spend. Okay, what I want to do is, Sam, give us the gold stories.
Yes.
Okay.
Caleb will focus on other things.
Okay, so the gold stories, let me take you to the Daily Guide newspaper, page 3. Minority calls gold board to answer for 22 billion Ghana cedis gold sales loss. Story by Ernest Kofi Edu from Parliament House. Now, the minority in Parliament has challenged the Ghana Gold Board to account for an alleged 22 billion Ghana cedis loss incurred in 2025 through the domestic gold purchasing program operated in collaboration with the Bank of Ghana. Now, minority leader Alexander Peyomarkin said the alleged loss, equivalent to about 1.7 billion US dollars, was contained in the latest International Monetary Fund report on Ghana and demanded urgent explanations from Gold Board on the circumstances that led to the financial losses. And this was revealed during a press conference.
So there are two related
yesterday.
stories. Steve Mantel says they shouldn't be considered losses. They are transaction costs. Professor Bokwin admits that the operation of the Gold Board have helped us to store more FX, but we shouldn't credit our macro stability to the Gold Board. The CEO himself is quoted this morning in the news center as having said that Ghana should own more and retain more. At the program yesterday, according to the story by Elvis Darkon, the editor, Ghana must move beyond extracting gold to owning more mines, processing more minerals, building local industries, and retaining a larger share of the value created along the mining value chain. Some of the losses are occasioned by smuggling, and because you want to prevent people from smuggling, you have to pay them a higher price. And sometimes that's the cost, but we have to discuss it dispassionately and not make it a political issue. Now let me come to Caleb. You have a number of stories for us.
I'll plug in a quick Galamsey story, how it is impacting fisheries. So if you're complaining about the fish you are eating, Galamsey is having its impact as well there. So if you go to page number 5 of the Informer, Fisheries Commission cries out, Galamsey now attacking fish farms. So illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey, is destroying fish farms and threatening the future of aquaculture in Ghana. The Fisheries Commission has warned. Now the commission says the growing encroachment of illegal mining activities into wetlands and other areas suitable for fish farming is depriving aquaculture operators of land while polluting water bodies critical to the industry. Ashanti Regional Director of the Fisheries Commission, Abigail Kwashi, said the situation has particularly worrying implications for Ghana as we struggle to expand domestic fish production and reduce our dependence on it's increasing our dependence on imported fish.
Very soon we'll start eating the goat. That's what we are doing. Now I'm staying with you.
Yes, so ban Abobo yes from highways stakeholders demand. So Norman Cooper and Abigail are not right in the center spread of Ghanaian Times that the increasing carnage on the country's road has triggered renewed calls for urgent government action, with stakeholders demanding tougher enforcement of road safety laws and decisive measures to curb reckless driving and the growing use of motorcycles and tricycles on major highways. Now the calls follow the August 13 of Angkor crash, which claimed 11 lives and injured 13 others, as concerns mount over the increasing number of preventable deaths on the country's roads. So more details are here. Professor Gia Ajiman, he's a former United Nations governance expert who described the tragedy as a wake-up call for the government to take pragmatic measures to stem road crashes, particularly on major highways.
Can I go back briefly to the issue of Galamsey? Because our people, the GJA, they are doing something about the matter. GJA to conduct nationwide assessment of Galamsey fight. You find that on Channel 1 Newsroom, newsonline.com. Now, the story says the Ghana Journalists Association is set to undertake a nationwide field exercise to assess the impact of illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey, and independently examine the progress made in addressing the menace. Now, the initiative will follow a one-week dialogue and symposium on Galamsey, after which a team of veteran and experienced journalists will visit mining communities and affected areas.
Charlie, we are visiting the places. Charlie, we are sure they have protection. Allah. They will chase you out.
Now, President of the GJ, Albert Kwabena Jumfo, announced the initiative at the 2026 National Mining Dialogue on Tuesday, August 18, and he said the exercise would involve visits to mining sites and communities, as well as assessment of affected rivers.
There's a
and
story
related
headline that Caleb you were interested in. More patients are suing health facilities. Graphic page 13. Rebecca Kwekuduho reports that the Ghana Health Service has raised concern over a sharp rise in lawsuits against health facilities, disclosing a jump in the number of suits from 40 in 2023 to 44 in 2024, 89 in 2025. Speaking at the opening of a week-long structured legal education program for legal officers in Accra, the Deputy DG of GHS, Dr. Caroline Randolph-Emisa, said the trend threatened not only public funds but also public confidence in the health system. At the end of the training, that medico-legal cases, the bane of healthcare delivery in Ghana, the training will come up with standardized guidelines for the managing medico-legal incidents, covering who should be notified when an incident occurs, what records must be secured, and when the Attorney General's office should be engaged, and the proper authorization process for settlement. So there's a very important point. The hospitals must also be more careful so that they don't mistreat
because
people
patient
themselves.
relatives are becoming more and more aware of their rights, and they know it when you don't do the wrong.
Now, Dr. Randolph,
quickly.
he pointed out that the death of Charles Emisa following a road accident in February this year is as a case that had reignited national debate over emergency healthcare delivery and so-called no-bed syndrome. And we know that Emisa's family has filed a 20 million CD damages suit against 3 hospitals, several health professionals, and the Attorney General, while a government-appointed committee found serious lapses in emergency response and patient management at the incident.
I just want to say quickly that a couple of days ago I was reading a story from, I think it must have been from KNUST about patients now using AI
to verify
prescriptions made by doctors.
Listen, when you give me, when you it's Sky, to be fair, when you even put your medical records in AI, it can give you information that you can compare to what the doctor is saying.
But
So sometimes
you are not trained. So
but we have common sense.
Doctors have been
But at least research on the
Sky,
medicine.
If you buy medicine, they tell you that don't take this medicine if you are pregnant. Do you need to be a doctor to know that you shouldn't take it when you are pregnant?
no, you shouldn't.
There are many caveats that you would not be given because maybe the doctor feels like this person I'm busy, I'm tired, or whatever. So what we are saying is that listen to what they say, but you check because you are putting it in your body
Just to confirm.
That's
because you are the only person who can also interpret. If something is happening in your system, you don't know.
That's true. I know that it can be good and bad, but you should be measured in how you do it. And then those doctors, you go to them, you start talking, then they are writing medication.
They should take their time.
Listen.
No, he has practiced for long. You know what is wrong.
The Russian government is commending Kwame Nkrumah and commending Kofi Annan and President Mahama. The inside front page yesterday, we told that the Russians had given a large scholarship, 250 scholarships.
Charlie, they arrange some for brothers. Moscow.
Because whilst we are, you see, it's very funny how we don't link things. And I'm not saying we shouldn't get scholarships from Russia. Whilst we are having 250 Ghanaian scholarships, we also told that 62
have been killed.
Ghanaians have been killed in the conflict, and that's
15 are missing.
You see, so we should connect the two stories. And I'm sure in the giving of the scholarship, there was a discussion about this. All right. The number of Ghanaians who are being lured to go and fight a war, which has no direct relation to our interest here. So we need to be careful.
In fact, the sector minister was speaking at a press conference in Moscow where he said that the recruitment of young Ghanaians into the war had become a serious concern for the government and was receiving attention in Ghana's diplomatic engagements with the Russian authorities.
Okay, let me stay with education. My Joy Online has a story that says GS denies 1,500 Ghana cedis free senior high school payment directive, urges parents to ignore viral claims. So if you're a parent, please pay attention. This story says the Ghana Education Service has dismissed reports claiming that the free senior high school free SHS policy has been cancelled and that parents have been directed to pay some 1,500 Ghana cedis for chop boxes, trunks, and other items. Now, in a circular issued on Tuesday, August 18 this year, the service described the publication circulating on social media as false. Now, the clarification comes as parents and guardians prepare to send the awards to senior high schools across the country.
All right, and that is all we... Okay, let me end with the Baumia one. So, multiple papers report that Dr. Baumia is leading the NDC candidates in a survey
APL
done by
poll,
APL
the
survey.
Ghanaian publisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ghanaian publisher,
Actually,
page 2.
these are early days, so everybody has to throw their hat quickly into the ring. But the big one is also that Ejakun, I think I will give you that one.
Okay.
Boachi
Chairperson's
Tremantin Ejakun has submitted his forms with over 50 constituency chairmen backing him. Now, that MPP chairmanship race is one to keep an eye on. Now, the story in the Daily Guide says more than 60 constituency chairpersons of the MPP from various parts of the country have thrown their weight behind the national chairmanship of bid of Boachi Ejakun, who picked his nomination forms yesterday ahead of the party's upcoming national executive elections. The chairperson, drawn from several constituencies, including Central, Ashanti, Eastern, Western, and Greater Accra, among others, joined him as he picked the forms. They said their decision was based on their conviction that Mr. Ejakun had the leadership qualities required to rebuild the party. It's going to be one of the most interesting races. For Lafoko staging a comeback, John Boydu in there, Ejakun is also there. Maybe they should come for a debate.
I know, it was very
It will be very
interesting.
interesting to see how they are. And he expressed his heartfelt appreciation to the constituency chairman who purchased and picked the forms on his behalf. And he says he's the man to lead MPP back into power for 2028.
I think the term should be pick up. Not
pick, yes.
And then
Pick
also
up.
my
Thank
good
you.
friend, as what do you call it, Nana Komia.
He says he's also running for something.
Your vice chair position of the
chair.
party. I wish him all.
How many vice chair do they have?
Well, I have to
Because a lot of people want that
first
position.
vice, second vice, second vice.
But I have to
I think
go
there are at least 3.
Yeah, they're about either 2 or 3. One of them.
So it's not a 1 against 1 election.
No, I think there's one again. One to
You have to
at some
check.
point.
Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you,
Yeah,
Samuel
that's
Attah,
it.
and thank. Please, how you say good morning again in Zima?
Akpokanoe.
Akpokanoe.
No.
Hey,
What I
Jumbo.
said is how Akpokanoe is how are you?
And
The
my
good
response is
morning,
what?
Ejado.
So ask me again.
Akpokanoe.
Ejado. How do you say good morning?
Tell her,
I'll
Honorable
update my.
Honorable MD for Elembele, Honorable Kosi Kofi Yamaba. The guy talking
The city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
City Business News with Netele Nete Ajaho. Since you are called Ajaho, let me ask you a phone.
AMF1.
No. Mr. Ajaho has been doing his work. Take it up.
You're welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News. Is brought to you by MTN, Valex Lease, EcoBank, and Go Good Energy. Coming up, government pays 10 billion Ghana cedis DDP coupon to bondholders in full. Also, GIPA Guta agree roadmap to protect Ghanaian-owned informal retail sector. And later, Gold Board CEO Samuel Attah-Mensah urges government to expand indigenous participation in mining. The details of our stories now. Government has paid 10.82 billion Ghana cedis to bondholders under the domestic debt exchange program. That's according to a statement issued by the Ministry of Finance on Wednesday. The payment brings the total amount paid to DDP bondholders since 2025 to 41 billion Ghana cedis. The ministry said this was the third DDP coupon payment to be made entirely in cash, adding that the obligation was settled in full and on schedule. According to the statement, the payments will strengthen investor confidence, reduce Ghana's sovereign default risk, and reinforce the country's financial credibility. The latest payment follows an assurance by the Finance Minister Dr. Kasia Lato-Forcing during the 2026 media budget review in Parliament that the government would honor the coupon payment on time. He said the payments formed part of government's commitment to honoring its obligations under the domestic debt restructuring program. And the presidential advisor to the Bank of Ghana on non-interest financing, Professor John Gachi, has stressed the need for strong governance and a credible advisory structure to ensure the successful implementation of the non-interest banking and finance in the country. Speaking at the inauguration of NIFAG, the advisor said the establishment of the council marks an important step towards the full implementation of non-interest banking and finance model in the country. He also encouraged the council to draw on standards developed by the Islamic Financial Services Board in providing regulatory advice to the central bank. The inauguration of the Non-Interest Financial Advisory Council (NIFAC) is part of the central bank's efforts to establish a properly regulated and supervised non-interest banking sector. The council will provide independent advice to the BOG and support the Securities and Exchange Commission and the National Insurance Commission as the broader non-interest finance ecosystem evolves. Speaking at the inauguration at the Bank Square on Tuesday, BOG Governor Dr. Johnson Asiama said NIFAC's role goes beyond promoting innovation to protecting financial system integrity and the public interest.
Colleagues, your appointment as members of NIFAC reflects the confidence that is placed in the competence, integrity, and professional standing that you have. Collectively, you bring expertise across banking, finance, governance, accounting, law, economics, and of course, non-interest financial principles. That range of knowledge does matter, because the questions that will come before you will not always have simple answers. You will be required to assess new products. You have to interpret principles in changing market conditions and balance innovation with consumer protection and financial stability.
Advisor on non-interest banking and finance at the Bank of Ghana, Professor John Gachi, said international standards, particularly those of the Islamic Financial Services Board, will guide the Council's work.
While your work is largely advisory to the Bank of Ghana, we believe you have what it takes to imbibe the Islamic Financial Services Board's standards in your considerations. Can they be guided that IFSB's standards follow principles-based approach to regulatory undertakings? Hence, you are to avert your minds to the following: that the IFSB standard provide minimum benchmark for effective regulatory advice.
The council is chaired by Nigerian non-interest finance expert Professor Bashir Aliu Umar, a former special advisor on non-interest banking to the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Other members include Dr. Yusuf Adam Albani, a Ghanaian non-interest banking and liquidity management specialist based in Malaysia, Dr. George Bandankwa, a finance and accounting professional and former treasurer and investment banker, Adishetu Amidu Nabu, an economist and principal economic officer at the Real Sector Department of the Finance Ministry, and Samuel Gajo, a chartered accountant and senior lecturer at the University of Education, Winneba. Now, the CEO of the Ghana Gold Board, Sammy Gyamfi, has called on government to deliberately support indigenous ownership across Ghana's mining value chain. He contends that Ghana cannot continue to produce gold for generations while Ghanaians remain spectators in the ownership and benefits of the industry. Speaking at the National Mining Dialogue in Accra, Sammy Gyamfi said government's mining reform agenda must go beyond increasing production to expanding Ghanaian participation in exploration, mine development, mining services, refining, and downstream industries.
As a country, we have not optimized impact because too much ownership, financing, refining, services, and downstream activity happens outside the communities and outside Ghana. That must change, and the John Mahama government and the Gold Board remain poised to rewrite the story. Government must therefore pursue bold reforms that optimize returns from gold and other natural resources, expand responsible exploration, support indigenous ownership, formalize artisanal and small-scale mining, win the fight against illegal mining, accelerate local refining and local value addition, strengthen traceability, and convert mining revenues into visible development in host communities. We must also make production services around mining real opportunities for host communities. And by this, I'm talking about catering, transport, security, reclamation, maintenance, environmental monitoring, agricultural supply, housing, and local commerce.
That was the CEO of the Ghana Gold Board, Sammy Gyamfi. Now let's get on to the interbank market, and the dollar is going for 11 cedis, the pound for 14 cedis 94 pesos, and the euro for 13 cedis 59 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the City Business News. It was brought to you by MTN, EcoBank, Valix Lease, and Goal Good Energy. I am Neteli Neti Ajao. Have a good morning.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again.
Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain? And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone.
You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Annan. Your lounge access is ready and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
Original the drink.
Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African bank.
Introducing Ghana's leading pay-as-you-copy photocopier leasing company. Lease an A4, A3, heavy-duty or production machine and pay for only the copies made or design your own payment plan. Simple and tietia. That's not all. Incredibly, toners, repairs, maintenance, follow-me printing, centralized tracking all come free of charge. Remember, financial prudence is the name of the game. Folks, forget about the expensive gimmicks and be smart. Join the hundreds of satisfied clients across all the 16 regions and every sector of the economy and save over 60% of your printing costs. Visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. Be prudent and lease a copier. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease is a wholly owned Ghanaian company. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Hello?
Charlie, I'm at the library. Why do you keep calling me?
Question. What's the capital of Burkina Faso?
Ouagadougou. Bye.
Wait. Which planet is the hottest in the solar system?
Venus. Charlie, why all these questions?
See, I'm playing the MTN Swipe and Win promo. I might cash out some cool 1,000 Ghana cedis today.
1,000 cedis? Shh. Charlie, what's the next question?
Join the MTN Swipe and Win promo today. Answer trivia, earn points, and stand a chance to win 1,000 Ghana cedis every day. Weekly cash of 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 Ghana cedis. A brand new Hyundai Texan in the first 3 months, and the ultimate grand prize of 500,000 Ghana cedis. Recharge your account to qualify for the daily draws. To join, visit swipeandwinpromo.mtn.com.gh. Download the My MTN app or dial *5030#. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. TNCs apply.
MTN.
The jamming never stops. The game never stops. The productivity never stops. The music never stops. At G&J, we keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. Your go-to for total energy solutions, making sure you work, thrive, and live life uninterrupted. Visit our website, gjtechghana.com, or call us on 0302-689-178 or 179 or 0202-222-220. G&J, your energy partner.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Thank you for the breakfast edition of the City Business News, and we're grateful to Girl, MTN, and EcoBank. If you're looking for quality fuel that gives your engine smooth performance, look no further. Girl Super XP is of premium quality. It gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. It is fortified with special additive, gives longevity to your engine, and makes your engine perform to the max. Use minimum fuel and go further. So as you journey the road, look out for Girl stations and fuel up your vehicle with quality you can trust. Girl Super XP, so feel it, Ube feel it, Girl, good energy. If you're an online driver, taxi driver, pragya operator, please pay attention to this one. Don't just complete your trips and rewards along the way. With a Momo merchant account, passengers can now pay you by scanning your GHQR code via the Momo app or by using your merchant ID. Every eligible transaction brings you closer to exciting weekly and monthly rewards. Visit any MTN branch nationwide with your registered business certificate to register for a Momo merchant account. Enjoy added convenience and security for your business funds. This campaign is in partnership with GHQR, powered by Gibbs. Terms and conditions apply. You know how money really moves in Ghana? At EcoBank, we know it doesn't just move on payday, but every day. We connect you to the people who matter most. EcoBank provides one seamless banking experience across 34 African countries. Our digital platforms instantly connect people, businesses, and opportunities across the entire continent. So go ahead and pay bills, transfer funds, manage your finances anytime, anywhere. Just download the EcoBank mobile app, dial star 770 hash, use EcoBank online and our nationwide ATMs. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Don't spend all your capital acquiring, printing, photocopying, printing machines. No. Specifically on photocopiers. Go to Valex Lease, talk to them. They will lease multifunctional photocopiers to you. You only pay as you copy and print or design your own payment plan. They have the A4, A3 heavy-duty MFP that comes with sorter, stapler, and finisher, and production machines that come with similar accessories. You will enjoy free servicing, free toners, cartridges, repairs, maintenance. Just name it. You will save more than 60% if you do business with us. 0244 644 048. ValexLease.com. We are wholly Ghanaian owned company. We are your affordable document management solution. Let's talk energy now. And G&J understands that some moments should never be interrupted. That's why we keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions so the power never stops. G&J is your go-to for total energy solutions. Visit our website gjtechghana.com 0202-222-220. G&J is your energy partner. It's time for kickoff and Edwin Kofi is in the studio. Yeah. With relevant sporting news for you this morning. Kickoff is brought to you by Lesheho. If you're ready to power up your finances and unlock your path to financial freedom, the Lesheho fixed deposit solution is tailored just for you. We make your money work for you. So join the investment revolution with our fixed deposit solution and take charge of your financial future. Call this number 0302-208-333. Invest wisely, invest with Lesheho. Lesheho, let's improve life. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Edwin Kofi. Looking fresh this morning. My guy, what's up?
A day for you, Caleb.
What's up? Let's kick off this morning.
Yes, you're welcome to the midweek edition of Kickoff on the Citi Breakfast Show. Coming up, Kumasi Asante Kotoko intensify their preparations as the new Ghana Premier League season draws ever closer. FIFA imposes a transfer ban on Kerala United. We'll bring you more details. And former Right to Dream defender Abdul Mumin joins Hirona. Kickoff is powered by Politan Ghana and Lesheho. Let's improve life. Good morning, I am Edwin Kofi. Well, Kumasi Asante Kotoko have stepped up their preparations for the new Ghana Premier League season after beating Hearts of Lions 1-0 in a pre-season friendly at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium yesterday. The victory was Kotoko's latest test under new head coach Eric Tinkler as the Porcupine Warriors look to bounce back from a disappointing campaign last season. My colleague Pius Asak visited the team's training session and has this report.
Record Ghana Premier League champions Asante Kotoko have taken another step in their preparations for the 2026-2027 Ghana Premier League season. The Porcupine Warriors face Premier League counterpart Heart of Lions in a pre-season friendly on Tuesday, August 18, here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, securing a 1-0 victory through Inusa Adams. A 25-member squad has been training here at the University of Ghana Stadium in recent weeks as they intensify preparations ahead of the new season. There have also been significant changes to the squad, with former captain Richard Boadu and Danlad Ibrahim returning to the team as the club intensified preparations ahead of the new campaign. Head coach Eric Tinkler spoke about the impact these players can have on the younger members of the squad.
Leading. They need to be the leaders. They need, their experience, both of the league and obviously also abroad, is going to be beneficial to some of the younger players. We got 3 youngsters. You saw Abu, you got Lawson, you got Afori. They're youngsters that have come up from the youth, and they need to be led in the right direction. And the senior players need to take that responsibility on their shoulders to teach the youngsters and maintain that winning mentality.
The club will next face rivals Hearts of Folk in the Democracy Cup at the Babaya Sports Stadium in Kumasi on Friday, August 28. Tinkler believes the game will play an important role in the team's preparations as they look to challenge for the league title.
We got, 10 days left before we really get down to business. The game against Heart of Oaks, that's going to be a massive tester, I think, because they are a very, very good team. So it's still work in progress, in my opinion. We're still looking to try and strengthen the squad in 1 or 2 areas where we think that we are still lacking. So there should still be at least, another 2 players coming in.
Asante Kotoko fans also share their expectations ahead of the new Ghana Premier League season.
Looking at how we felt last season in the league and even our disaster exit from the FA Cup, I feel like this time is our season. And
Kotoko defense was very good, but the attacking was a little bit slow. But the second team that came in was very fantastic. That's why I got us the goal. But for the league, at least from first, second, third, Kotoko will be inside.
That was a report from the camp of Kumasi Asante Kotoko by my colleague Pius Asak. Let's stay with the Ghana Premier League, and Kerala United have been handed a transfer ban by FIFA over an outstanding financial obligation to former player Sana Kamara. FIFA's disciplinary committee has barred the club from registering new players at both national and international level. The ban will remain in place until the outstanding amount is paid, although the sanction cannot exceed 3 consecutive registration periods. Meanwhile, Kerala have responded to the decision. City Sports' Julio Ashifi Amwa has excerpts from the club statement.
We have received notification from FIFA concerning a transfer ban in respect of a matter involving one of our former players. The club has been contesting the claims and has been engaging with FIFA's relevant adjudicatory bodies on the matter. We are therefore surprised by the decision to impose a transfer ban at this time. Our legal department has engaged with relevant entities within FIFA and the parties involved, and we are working to bring the matter to a conclusion as soon as practicable.
Those were excerpts of a statement from Kerala United read by City Sports' Julio Eshrife Amwa. Staying on the theme of transfer bans, Hearts of Oak have had their FIFA transfer ban lifted after settling their financial dispute with former technical director Rene Hiddink. The Phobians were handed a 3-window registration ban after FIFA ruled that the club had unlawfully terminated Hiddink's contract. Hearts reportedly owed the Dutchman about $150,000 in compensation. The club has now cleared the outstanding amount and related FIFA fines, with Hiddink confirming receipt of payment. Now, away from that, Ebusua Dwarfs have been crowned champions of the 2026 X1 Energy Drink Division 1 League Super Cup. The Cape Coast side defeated Semfa 5-4 on penalties after the final ended 1-1 in regulation time at the Lenkley Stadium in Obuasi. Semfa took the lead through Francis Eshon in the 28th minute before Ebusua Dwarfs equalized 3 minutes after the break. The game went into penalties, where Dwarfs converted all 5 of their kicks to secure the trophy. Let's head to Europe now, and we have BBC on standby with the latest Premier League updates.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello, I'm Rory Boyle at the BBC Sports Centre. The Spain World Cup winning midfielder Rodri says it's his dream to play for Barcelona. He's been speaking after arriving in the city to complete his $88 million move from Manchester City. It's a big loss for City, but former goalkeeper Joe Hart says the club will already know who they want to replace him with.
I think they would have planned for Rodri to go. But even though Rodri's a proven player, like Ballon d'Or winner, he wasn't that player after this knee operation, after this knee injury. And there was no guarantee that he was going to get back to the level. It just happened to coincide with him getting towards the end of the season and being in that Spanish team that it looked like his fitness was there. It looks like his mental sharpness was there. And that's, credit to Manchester City, credit to the medical staff, and credit to Rodri.
City, of course, coming off the back of a defeat to Premier League champions Arsenal in the Community Shield. And it will be Mikel Arteta's side who kick off the new season when they face newly promoted Coventry City on Friday. And Arsenal forward Kai Havertz says beating Manchester City on Sunday was a good springboard ahead of their title defence.
Still an important trophy because it's Premier League winner against FA Cup winner, both big trophies. So to play that game, is important. And I think then to get out of it, to win that trophy is always nice. And I think it should give us, a good boost for the upcoming season.
And there's a new addition at Newcastle United as they look to rebuild their squad. They've signed defender Armand Dedic from Benfica for around $40 million on a 5-year deal. It reunites the Bosnian with manager Matthias Jaisler. They won the Austrian title together at Red Bull Salzburg in 2023. For more football news from the BBC, go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Those were updates from the Premier League brought to us by our partners at BBC Sports. Ghana defender Abdul Mumin has joined Spanish side Girona from Rayo Vallecano. The former Right to Dream defender has signed a 3-year contract keeping him at Girona until June 2029. Mumin says Girona's style of play convinced him that the club is the right place for the next stage of his career.
The type of football they play is very attractive. And I believe that all footballers that wants to improve in their professional career, it's a project that they'll look up to. So I think I'm a very defensive player. Also, I don't think I'm that bad on the ball. I think I'm a football playing centre back, but I enjoy defending a lot. That I defend a lot, but I also like to play football too. Main strength on the field, I think, is pretty much all aspects of defending, I would say. I believe I'm a man of actions rather than words. All I can say is that I'll do my best. I'll make sure I give everything I can on the pitch and outside the pitch too.
That was Black Stars and now Girona defender Abdul Mumin. Let's stay in Europe for our final story. And Bayern Munich winger Jamal Musiala has revealed that he's being treated for a neurological condition after collapsing during 2 preseason matches within 4 days. The 23-year-old Germany international says doctors have diagnosed him with brief and temporary absence seizures that are treatable. Musiala has reassured fans that there's no serious health risk and he intends to continue playing while receiving treatment and monitoring from specialists. And that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Politan Ghana and Lesheho. Let's improve life. I am Edwin Kwakofi. The City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
Services, innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, come to let's share go. No matter your situation, come to let's share go. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Look here. Looking for engineering excellence you can trust?
Welcome to Left Signature Limited, driving progress through technology and engineering excellence.
From expert electrical engineering design, installation, power systems, renewable energy, automation and control,
to reliable data center and managed services, power infrastructure, network connectivity, server virtualization, cloud integration, and data security.
And cutting-edge software development, custom business applications, web and mobile apps, cloud and DevOps solutions.
Integrity, safety, accountability, teamwork. That's the Left Signature promise.
And now, introducing the Left Power app.
Request for our services anytime, anywhere. Available on the Play Store, App Store, and on the web.
Ready to power your success?
Choose Left Signature Limited. Visit www.leftsignature.com.
Call +233 256 111 811.
Left Signature Limited. Engineering excellence for a connected future.
Driver, can I send Momo to your personal number?
Oh, sister, Debut, just scan my GHQR code or send to my merchant ID.
Oh, okay.
Nice one. Customer. Thank you for the 5 stars too.
Of course. You've given me good service and an even simpler way to pay. I like your movement, Pan.
Online drivers and Pragia drivers. Every fare you collect with Momo moves you up the leaderboard and closer to amazing prizes.
Register at any MTN office with your registered business certificate
and sign up to become a Momo merchant driver today. Ride all the way with Momo. Terms and conditions apply.
These days, some mattresses are being made from all kinds of unsafe materials that are not fit for sleeping surfaces. These materials may be cheap, but they can be harmful to your health. If you haven't slept well, you cannot work and think well, and you are ultimately putting your health at risk, which can cause you a lifetime discomfort and chronic pain. As responsible citizens, we should invest in safe, durable, and certified mattresses. Latex Foam remains the tried and tested brand we all love for almost 60 years now. They offer you unmatched quality and durability for every Ghanaian home. Talk to them on 0302-231-155 in Accra and 03220-29365 in Kumasi for all your inquiries, or walk into any of their outlets nationwide for your preferred choices. Do not settle for less. Go for quality, but Latex Foam, or else you do yourself. Latex Foam, your partner for life.
Abakade, CalBank just credited my account with 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Wait, how?
You know the CalBank Abakade promo? I deposited 500 Ghana cedis and they picked me as the winner this month.
Just like that?
Just like that. And the big one for the grand finale, one person stands a chance of winning 100,000 Ghana cedis.
I need to move money into my CalBank account right now.
CalBank Abakade promo, fully active. Deposit 500 Ghana cedis or more into your CalBank account and stand a chance of winning 5,000 Ghana cedis every month or 100,000 Ghana cedis in the grand draw. The more you deposit, the better your chances of winning. Promo runs from 1st August to 31st October. CalBank. Forward together. Terms and conditions apply. This campaign is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
CalBank. Forward together.
You can't tell what your baby will become or what his interest will be. You can provide your growing babies with yummy goodness. Yumvita is a delicious cereal for your baby. Oh yeah, older ones love it too. Yumvita is filled with yummy goodness for growing babies and is available in other yummy variants. Yumvita, a delicious way to grow. This advert is FDA approved.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. It's the beginning of a year. Before you set goals, let's do a reality check. Today's money task is simple. Take stock. Do a quick financial audit. What's coming in? What's going out? And what do you actually have saved right now? No judgment, just clarity. Because you can't plan where you're going if you don't know where you are. At Petra, we care deeply about you making wise financial decisions. And if you need guidance, our financial advisors are available to give you free financial advice. Start by doing this reality check. Let's do life together. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. The Citi Breakfast Show.
City 97.3.
The world must not burn,
Accra.
so you can rule over the ashes. The people must not die, so you can govern the graves. The poor must not suffer, so you can maintain your riches. The rich must not become paupers, so you can amass your wealth. The innocent must not do time, so you can enjoy your false freedom. Your neighbor must not lose sleep, so you can enjoy your party. If you do any of these, you are an anarchist. If you rise when others fall, you are an anarchist. If you rule when others die, you are an anarchist. If you rejoice while others groan, oh, you are an anarchist. If you rise when others fall, you are an anarchist. If you rule when others die, you are an anarchist. If you rejoice while others groan, oh, you are an anarchist. If you rise when others fall, you are an anarchist. If you rule when others die, you are an anarchist. If you rejoice while others groan, oh, you are an anarchist. Two truths can
7:35 Citi Breakfast Show, and a few people celebrating their birthdays today. We'd like to acknowledge them. Happy birthday greetings coming in
imaginary heaven.
to Mr. Mauli Kweku Chaku and Mrs. Mary Maufemo Chaku as they celebrate their 20th anniversary of marriage. The Lord did it. Coming from Harrison Ahogba. Happy birthday, Zainab. I pray that life is kind to you, that love is kind to you, and that things become easier for you. May you never know suffering, and may this new year of your life bring you happiness, peace, and ease in all you do. From your sister and your bestie, Bilkis Nuhu Kokroko, to Zainab. Happy birthday to you, Zainab. Happy belated birthday to Engineer Richard Apia Otto, the regional manager of Accra East Ghana Water Company. May this new chapter bring you greater blessings, good health, fulfillment, and countless opportunities. May God continue to enlarge your territory, reward you with for the lives you inspire. Wishing you wonderful years ahead filled with joy, success, and divine favor. Happy blessed birthday. Happy birthday to Na Ayele Osabu from GCB Bank East Legon branch. Wishing you a blessed year. And to Mr. Moses Tete, Senior Manager for Financial Crimes at Mobile Money Fintech Limited, Regulatory Risk and Compliance Division. Moses, you're a great colleague, a dependable team member, and a true friend of many of us. Thank you for all you do and for the positive energy you bring to the team. From all your friends and colleagues, we wish you good health, joy, and a wonderful year ahead. That's to Moses Tete, Senior Manager for Financial Crimes.
And happy 64th birthday to Mr. Edward Opong at Intercon Security System of Ghana, Avle. Wishing you a wonderful day from Kofi Chamating. Happy birthday to Engineer Richard Apia Otu, the regional manager of Accra East Ghana Water Limited. May this new chapter bring you greater blessings, good health, fulfillment, and countless opportunities. May God continue to enlarge your territory and reward you for the lives you inspire.
If you rule when others die, you are an anarchist.
And greetings to COP Dr. Vance Gariba of the police headquarters. Happy birthday to you, sir. Happy 64th birthday to Edward Opong, MPP Okainkwe North. You work at Intercon Security Systems, Abelinkbe, coming in from Kofigo. Kofigo is the MPP communication officer for Okainkwe North.
I see. Is it related to the Kofigo, you know?
No.
Premier Minister.
No. It's Kofi Chamating.
Oh, okay.
But Kofigo is his nickname.
So that means he has a future.
No, Kofigo is a big man. He's a Liverpool man. He's the convener of our platform.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
You don't get Premier Minister.
Yes, Kofigo. Is it Kofigo or whatever?
Kofigo. Premier Minister.
Togo.
Big man.
Where is he now?
You know, the last time,
Are you still there?
Oh, the last time when what do you call it? My in-law died. Went to the funeral.
So Kofigo is still in Togo.
Oh, in Dekojo. I don't know when I.
Wow.
Yeah, since moved, but the last time this was about to be 4 years ago. Yes, I remember.
So does Togo still have a prime minister?
Now they have a very funny architecture,
interesting
architecture. So they have a president, then you have a president of the Council of Ministers, who is by default, Fonya Singbe. Then they have their own president. The architecture is now somewhere, and everybody's complaining, but that's what we have.
Tell me, I'm complaining.
About what?
The government has paid 10 billion.
Well, grana.
10 billion in DDEPO, which is a good thing. But somewhere.
The money is not trickling down.
Yeah, I think.
Is there a question of who they are paying?
I think the Minister of Finance. I mean, he's supposed to pay the 10 billion because if he doesn't pay, it will affect our credit rating.
Yeah, we owe, you must pay.
And if your credit rating is affected, you will not get good credit, so you will borrow at a higher cost. So to that extent, he must pay the 10 billion. But if you have 10 billion and you have to pay bondholders who you owe, pay large contractors who you owe, or pay small contractors and people who provide food for
school children.
I think they should prioritize spending at the lower end. Because you read a story about inflation today, and when you said that even though inflation is low, we are not getting the how shall I say, we are not getting the food prices are not that low. All right. So the inflation figure is 5 point something, but if you don't have 10 cedis, you can't eat.
You can't eat anything useful.
Yeah. When I interviewed Professor Aka, he said to me that inflation in Ghana is not a money supply issue. It's a cost or supply side issue. So Atu shouldn't be worried to pay low-level contractors, pay school feeding caterers, pay people who are contractors for gutters, for school buildings, e-blocks. They are 500,000, 1 million, because they take loan from small people, they owe people. When you pay them, the money trickles down faster. And I don't think it's inflationary. Because I suspect that the government is spending, but it's spending at a higher end because the trickle down is not that much. And I feel like they are playing it safe. So the reason I'm saying is that when you see the inflation figure, and I don't doubt the inflation figure, all right, but there's a sense in which you are making the macro numbers good, and people are not feeling it directly. So your spending decisions and your taxing decisions can affect that. So that's why we always say, sometimes bring in progressive tax the rich, tax property. A lot of big money goes into big real estate, and you are not solving low-level problems. So, for example, you can give 10 billion to bondholders, institutional bondholders, they'll invest it in some big houses, and people don't have accommodation. Rent is still expensive. Yes, you can spend that 10 billion on something like a Greek to employ farm hands, right? And the effect is different. So we shouldn't just look at the 10 billion. We should look at who's getting it. So I feel like the government should prioritize paying lower level contractors, people who are owed for school buildings, markets, whatever, the low level things,
compounds, and
those kind of things.
And
those people, their money is closer to us, because Charlie, some of these bondholders are not even Ghanaians, and I'm not saying don't pay them, but that money eventually will get to the bottom. It takes time, right? Which is why we always encourage labor-intensive public works. The construction sector in and of itself is a very good sector for trickle down. All right. For example, when you are building a road, Accra to motorway, you may use a lot of big equipment, but you employ a few people. You may not use more than 100 staff. But if you have labor-intensive public works where you say unemployed women, young people work together. So, for example, if you are even building a story building, for the cement mix, you can bring 30 boys to come and mix the cement and carry it. But you can bring a cement mixer to pump the cement, and a machine with 3 people can do the work even more efficiently. But sometimes you have to sacrifice the efficiency to solve the problem of job creation, because you have 30 boys sitting in the area playing draft. If you give them that work for 2 weeks, the money they get will trickle down better than if you just bring a huge concrete mixer to do the concrete work. Do you understand? So when the spending is done, we should think about spending around how it affects ordinary people. People who are taking trotros, construction workers, traders. Those are the people who bear the brunt of high inflation. All right, so I'm just telling Atu to think about those people too. Because the 10 billion is good for the bondholders. But a lot of these guys are institutions. They are not the ordinary Joes. Which is why people keep complaining that they are not feeling the effects of the... Do you see where I'm coming from? It's a delicate balance. And the reason I'm convinced is that when I interviewed Aka said, Ghana's inflation problem is not a money supply problem. Because I feel like sometimes the Minister of Finance is worried that if he spends at the low level...
Yeah, that's the main concern.
They are concerned that there will be too much money and it will raise prices. But he showed me data since for 65-year data. That shows that our money supply has not been our main inflation driver. So it's the cost side. The fact that we import a lot of food, we import some of the equipment we use. So he says our inflation is cost push. That's the explanation. This is 65 years of data that he gave me, and I believe him. So he's saying that in certain countries, the central banks even encourage spending into key areas, agric, maize, tomato. When people are farming, people are working, they are earning incomes. And it doesn't push up prices that much. It's the scarcity and the FX issues. For example, if you go and bring in goods from outside and your currency depreciates, there's imported inflation. So I think the Ministry of Finance should be commended for paying the 10 billion, but to think more about ordinary people and how that money gets to them. Because how do you pump? And this is not the only one they paid, though. They paid in March another big one. You know what? They make another big payment again to bondholders. When you look at even at the financial crisis, the bondholders, they are different levels. Normal people were just deposit holders who put their money in banks and then the banks had to pay them back. Bondholders are usually wealthier people, higher level people. And I'm not against wealthy people. But when you look at all the kinky story we read this morning, you know, he said 10
Ghana cedis, the baseline.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Well, yeah, I understand the concerns that you're raising. And I believe that these are issues that should engage the attention of the Minister for Finance. But I also want to believe that he's looking at the numbers and then also the obligations of the state to these institutional bondholders that you spoke about, and then the contractors. Because for a long time now, I know I've been writing quite a number of letters to, institutions that are holding on to clients' monies and they are not paying, and you have to fight back for all of those monies to be released here and there. And the concern was always that, oh, Charlie, we don't have any money in the system, or we are using a structure to pay and all of that. So if now government decides that, okay, those contractual obligations have to be honored and they are honoring them, I'm happy. Because that's one litigation taking out of the court.
I remember ransom.
Exactly. But then again, as you said, we also need to think about the bigger picture. Some of the people who normally feel the pinch of government non-paying are the small contractors in the communities, in the villages, the ones who are doing the culverts, the ones who are doing the gutters, the ones who are doing the school premises, the ones who are building the markets here and there. Many of them have gone in for loans at cutthroat prices in some cases to do the projects, and in some cases it takes forever. You have to push and push. In fact, there are people who still have not been paid even after having done their work 10 years ago or 20 years ago in some cases. Governments come, governments go, they don't want to pay. In some cases, it's almost always a question of who you know to push your papers for you. So you raise an important point. People's houses are being seized here, left, right, and center by courts because they have not done what they said they were going to do to the bank. So you have made an important point, and I think that the Minister for Finance has to look at a fine balance.
So let me give a very good example. So Kakra, assuming you have 300 million cedis, some contractors in Ghana owe 300 million. I won't mention a name. If you pay that contractor 300 million, one contractor has been paid. He may have 50 employees. He may owe 3 or 4 banks. You can owe 300 caterers $1 million each. That's also 300 million. If you pay those 300 caterers that $1 million each, they are all from the different parts of the country. What that 1 million means for that caterer is not the same as what that 300 million means for the one contractor. So in making that spend decision, you must balance between, maybe let me pay the contractor 100 million of his 300. And let me use the 200 to pay 200, or even the 300 caterers. Let me pay them about 70% of their money. Because some of them are from Northeast, some of them are in Wale, some of them are in Tamale, Kumasi. And that 500,000 is just an example. Different people are benefiting.
Except that the interest can be crippling, especially for these big ticket items we're talking about. I mean, if you have a contractor who is owed 300 million Ghana cedis and you have not paid, if he takes up the issue, he insists that you have to pay extra.
You can negotiate. It's easier to negotiate with one person than 300 people. Because those 300 people today have different people who they also owe. And by the way, the 300 people, the interest they pay, poorer people pay higher on interest than bigger people. So let me give an example. A car company is selling a car. And then you go and say you want to buy a car. If I went on my own for a loan, they will give me a loan maybe 15%. Even they are doing 10 to 15. If a company goes, they will give the company even 9% because the company is a less risk than I. So transpose that to this caterer versus this contractor. This contractor who is owed 300 million can get a loan for 8%. If a caterer goes to get money, she's probably going to get the money from savings and loans, or what's the other one they call it?
There's loan sharks in the system.
Microfinance. And microfinance, the interest is on the month. If you put the annual interest that microfinance is charging this caterer, it's higher many times than what the big contractor pays. So my comments to the ministry is that we've always said that the finance ministry is the most important ministry when it comes to many things. Discipline of government agencies, lack of waste of government money, collecting taxes. But it should also be the trigger for spending in the country. You get it? Government is a very important factor in a country like Ghana. So we are begging the Ministry of Finance, pay the low-hanging fruit too. And they haven't come to me to say anything to me. I'm just analyzing You've paid some 10 billion in March, you're paying another 10 billion to bondholders. You don't even know who these people are.
But they are old.
If it wasn't because of DDP, we didn't even know that some people were bondholders in Ghana. You get it? But the ordinary people, but when the banking crisis started, people who went to men's go, we know them. People who were owed by the banks, we know them. They are people, they are cousins, they are friends. The bondholders, apart from the pensioner bondholders, we didn't know a lot of them. And I'm not saying they are not legitimate people. I am saying that the decision should be based on what, because here you are being told that 10 cedis is the minimum you need to eat. You are telling me inflation is 5.3%. You are pumping money into the economy, but are you pumping into the right people? That's the question Attah and co have to answer. Because if 10 cedis is the minimum, apparently they say 10 cedis, you can do kinke 5 cedis. And then egg, 2 cedis or 3 cedis. So you can't even get kinke and fish.
You can get kinke and 2 eggs.
Fine. So it's a very delicate situation. We need to think double about the matter.
Let me just qualify something before you come in. Please forgive me. So when you say the right people, the demand notice writer in me says that what is Bernard talking about? Because I mean they are old, and these contractual timelines are clear. In many cases, government has not been able to, they've exceeded them. And sometimes they force them to make concessions ordinarily they shouldn't be making. You understand? So I understand you. I believe you are making a fantastic point. But when you use the right, people.
No, I use the right people in the context of when you're a financial manager, you are paid to make decisions that do not just deal with the short-term obligations of the company, but the long-term viability of the company. So the finance minister must see the financial accounts of Ghana, not just for the short term of obligations to large people who it owes, but for the long-term sustainability of the economy. And that long-term sustainability requires that he balances the need for liquidity with the need for solvency. So you are talking about solvency, I'm talking about liquidity. So I'm just saying that that's why we pay them. Right? So if you're a company, you have a company. And your finance manager is making the right decisions. He's balancing long-term and short-term. You don't want people to come and sue you to collect all the money, but you also want to give all the money so I don't have money to pay salaries. So you balance. You say, okay, since your request came 28th of the month, we have to pay salaries on 30th. So we will pay you on the 8th. That's financial management. So we are just saying that, and they understand what I'm saying. Now, the reason, because the pressure from the IMF and co is for you to pay the big boys, because for them, they want your numbers to look good so they can be comforted that you can pay back their loan. So they will judge you on the basis of what your numbers are saying on paper. But if your people are hungry, you know what I'm saying? So they want, because they want you to also go back to the international market. And by the way, if you don't pay your bondholders, if you go, Moody's will say that you are not creditworthy. So Moody's will raise your risk premium. They'll give you C plus something. So I know he's trying to get Moody's to bring us to B something, so you can go and get cheap money. But we have to diversify sources of funding too. So we don't just depend on international bond market, which is why this gold thing is important and must be discussed dispassionately. Because if we can build reserves domestically, without having to always resort, the strength of the cedi has in the past been based on Eurobond. You go and collect Eurobond and use it to support your cedi. Now you are buying gold, keeping your reserves, and then you are melting it sometimes to support your currency. That in itself is a positive thing. Of course, it mustn't cost us an arm and a leg to do it, but you are solving different problems. Because when you go and borrow from all these road shows, and you have to pay at cutthroat prices too, and the cedi you stabilize is just for a short period. So it makes more sense to use domestic resources to stabilize your currency than to go and borrow internationally for it. But when you're making your financial payments too, you must think about the trickle-down effect. I want to hear more about labor-intensive public works. Our contractors and builders must use more labor in their work. Not because labor is more effective, but human beings are more important than machines. Yes.
No, I remember.
I was going to make a point.
Sure.
Before Sky's interruption, I think, and I'm kidding, I think, gentlemen, I think the bottom line is the purpose of our financial management. And I think for that, there's a convergence of ideas for the two of you. And the prudence is required in our financial management. Where I lean more towards Bernard is about the impact. for me, the consideration should be the what do you call it? The socio-economic impact. Okay, but what we risk is that a lot of the financial decisions are made with political interest, and usually those are short-termed. We're thinking about the next elections, and so you want, of course, you focus on your big boys, the contractors, etc., because you need the evidence of their work in your electioneering campaign, etc. And so for me, it's about the prudence of the decisions. Are these financial decisions being made in the interest of the state and the broader socio-economic impact it will have, or there's a famous quote or conversation between Nkrumah and his finance and economic minister, where there was a debate about what is more important, the political administration or the management of the economy. And in Nkrumah's view, politics overrode the economic management. But I feel that is what this country and many like it continue to suffer from. And the political management of the country influences largely the economic management. Yeah. I think, and my understanding of economics is not as it's not at the level of Bernard's. He studied it at the highest level, but I continue to believe that there's something wrong with our economy and it doesn't make sense. You hit the nail on the head when you talk about the inflation rate and how there is a certain expected trickle down in prices of goods, in the standard of your living, but consistently that fails to happen. And so the average person is going to tell you that your inflation and your macros that you're talking about are just numbers on papers, because the impact on them, they don't see it. Yeah. For me, I think that the national, the NDPC, the National Development Planning Commission, just quickly, should be looking at the long-term plan to restructure the economy. I think our economy has structural difficulties or deficits, and I don't see the political frame, that's the Ministry of Finance and the BOG, etc., taking decisions that will lead to the restructure. They don't have time for that. They are within a certain political economy and they have to run their country. I think NDPC may consider the long-term approach to restructuring the economy, so that some of these things, for instance, the improvement in the macroeconomic indicators, can reflect that as if the economy is truly an economy.
We'll bring in Apioko, who has some great news this morning. She's here to announce the finalists for the Literacy Challenge. We'll do that as part of tech and social media trends at 8 o'clock. I have some very important response to the argument I'm making from some people in the financial sector, which I will read as well. But it's time for tech and social media trends, and today I'm going to donate that time to you. So you are going to, beyond what Edwin will do, you are going to also announce the list of how many are we announcing?
So Bernard, I'm not announcing the
yet.
I'm
not saying
No.
What are you doing?
I'm coming to tell you where we are.
Oh.
Yes.
Because I thought you were coming to announce.
Because don't forget that this past Sunday.
You have excited me for nothing.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were coming to announce it. That's something to tell me.
I'm coming to tell you. And how we are
what we did on Sunday.
Exactly. And then when we will be announcing.
Oh, okay. Then it's not a problem. Okay. So Edwin, you come then. Give me the jingle. Let's go. All right. So then what I'm going to do is let me bring Edwin first. Edwin Kwakofi will tell us what's trending, and then Apioko will tell us more about where we are with the literacy. Edwin, welcome.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Good morning to everyone. So, yes, this is the second day we're going to talk about Gold Board. Alexander Penyo marking the minority leader in Sami Jemfi, because there's a lot going on there. Following the CEO of Gold Board, Sami Jemfi's rejection of suggestions that the company has suffered major losses. The minority says about $1.7 billion Ghana cedis.
So the city is like 22, and the dollar is like a billion.
A billion. No, it's a billion Ghana cedis.
No.
Is that
$1 billion.
1.7
billion
approximately
US
$1.7 billion
dollars.
according to the IMF.
According
It's not
to
a
the
minority saying.
Well, it's the minority who are bringing it to light.
No, let's correct the record. So the IMF puts out a report.
Yes.
The minority, as I understand it, is basically echoing that report. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's a question of attribution. That's what is creating all the problem, because the Gold Board relies on an audited report to say that, look, they have surplus on their books according to the audit done by the Auditor General, and therefore there are no questions of losses. But if you read the IMF report, the IMF raises concerns there, which you now trace to BOG, because it would seem that these losses are sitting on the books of the BOG, but they are linked to the operations of Gold Board.
That's well placed.
You understand?
That's
So
well
that is how it is. So let's
this is still trending heavily on.
Yes, it's trending heavily because yesterday the minority leader Alexander Penyumaking and the rest of the minority leadership addressed the media on the issue. They said that they were going to hold the company accountable for those losses. They were not going to resort to insults, because yesterday I brought you the social media post by the CEO of Gold Board, Sammy Jamefi. They said they were not going to resort to an insult war over the matter. They said they were going to bring a motion back to Parliament for the Gold Board management to be summoned to the House to answer questions on the company's operations. And they were telling the majority not to use their super majority, as he said, to block that probe into Gold Board's affairs. And later this morning, we are going to be hearing from the CEO of Gold Board himself, Sammy Jamefi, who takes his turn in front of the accountability series later at 11 a.m. So you're going to be able to watch that on Channel 1 TV and on our social media platforms. Okay, so we move on from there to another worrying issue that has come up. And people are complaining about the NIA and how they're going to get Ghana, how easy or not it is to get Ghana cards. Because the NIA put out a statement or a number of images showing the cost for its new prestige registration for Ghana cards.
Right.
Yes. So a lot of people are not too happy about the prices. They are very.
Is this for renewal or is for acquisition?
It's for a number of things, including renewal, including for new registrants as well. So I'm going to bring you the numbers, which a lot of people are not happy about. It's several tiers. There's the prestige one, there's the normal one, and there's the premium version as well. So yes, let me bring you those numbers which people are not happy about. For the district office, the registration at the district office for first time registration is free below 25 years. For first time registration above 25 years, you have to pay a 30 CD processing fee. For replacement of your card is 200 CDs. Yes, for the premium cost, first time registration 410 CDs. The card replacement is 520 CDs, and the record update with the replacement of card 410 CDs. For the prestige services, first time registration 610 CDs. The card replacement is 720 CDs, and the record update with replacement of card 655 CDs. Card renewal is 610 CDs.
I mean, with the greatest respect, I understand that things are difficult, but I don't think that these figures are unreasonable. I mean, if you want to be in the line, you can join the line. If you want relatively
faster process,
exactly, you join the premium one.
Yeah, prestige or premium.
Yes. If you want to get it fast, you go to the premium. I mean, these services are provided elsewhere, within some of these frameworks. So while I understand that things are difficult, I think we also have to appreciate that there are many people out there who just don't care about how they treat their cards. They leave it anywhere, they misplace it.
Because they get it for free.
So they want to go back. I mean, all of these things should cost money. It's also a way of ensuring that people are, with the greatest respect, responsible in how they use their cards, where they leave them, and all of these things. And then also, there are people who keep changing their names for whatever reasons. People have, want to travel out of the country. They use a previous name, and then there were issues, so they want to change. Although the embassies are now flagging these things and are catching people, people are still using them. So they go about doing all kinds of things. So I think that while again there are concerns about how much people can afford generally across the country, I think that we should also understand that some of these costs, administrative costs, would have to be carried by someone.
Yeah, well, in terms of their public education and engagements, they are actually doing well on their social media platforms, putting out videos and explainers of the processes and how to ensure you renew your Ghana card, or you replace it, or you get a new one. So that is good from them. Let's move on to a couple of stories. One entertainment, one sports. Let me start with sports. And Jamal Musiala, a player for Bayern Munich and Germany, he's had a couple of incidents in recent matches where he's fainted. He's fallen to the ground, had to be taken off in both matches. And he's come out to explain the issues. He says that he's been diagnosed with brief temporary episodes of absence. Yes, caused by a
temporary episodes of absence.
Yes, caused by a neurological dysfunction. So there are moments in games where he's completely blank. He doesn't know what is going on, which resulted in him collapsing in those two recent games. But he says that he's working with experts. He intends to continue his playing career. He's working with experts to ensure that they deal with it as easily as possible. So that's something that a lot of fans were saying, that if this is happening consistently, isn't it time to retire and call time? But he's a very young player, very talented player. A lot of people expect him to become one of the best when he grows up. So it's a very unfortunate issue. We hope he deals with it.
I love seeing him play.
Yeah, wonderful player. Now, to the entertainment story, 5-time Grammy Award winner Angelique Kidjo. Yeah, she has been given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Finally.
Amazing export from West Africa.
She is. Yes, one of the biggest exports from West Africa, from Benin, actually.
Solid vocals.
Yes, she's been given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is an area where the biggest stars are recognized for their contributions to the entertainment industry. It's not just music, it's not just movies, it's everything. Once you make a contribution,
arts,
that people feel deserves to be recognized, you're giving a star. And finally, she's actually the first
to recognize our people.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was going to ask you, don't we have something like that?
No, not that I know of in
have to
such
have
a
our own
significant way.
black stars somewhere.
I mean, even in Ghana, we are struggling with how to celebrate, Dumba and all of these people. So it's such a, it's celebrated at that height, but we also have to create our own ecosystem in a big way so that we can also celebrate our own. So that people like my kids will aspire to be like them sometime later.
She's actually the first African artist to be ever to be honored on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And she said something, I want to say this quote: "Without us, and us being Africa, there's no music possible on this planet."
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That is just so true.
Very profound.
That is just so true.
And I love how her music is rooted in her identity and her cultural values.
Exactly.
Once you listen to Angelique, you will know where she's from. You would want to probe and understand more. So congratulations to her. This is very welcome.
Now let's go to tech news.
Let's finish.
Meta platforms, Facebook and Instagram, they've rejected suggestions that they design the platforms to be addictive to young people.
Are they sure?
So a partisan group of 29 US states, they've obviously taken them to court and said that they designed the platforms to capitalize on depression, on issues that their users face, and amplifying it by designing their algorithms to push certain content to them that they will continue watching and continue their depression as well. So they have denied those suggestions, but they continue to face the lawsuits from not just the states but from individuals, from companies.
Because even for adults, it can be a bit addictive and distractive for many persons.
Especially for Instagram with the doom scrolling, constant content in there. So
you walk into a professional space and whoever is attending to you has one eye on the phone, another eye listening to you almost all the time. People are distracted. So as for this one, I disagree with them. But yes, Edwin, thank you for...
With which part?
I disagree with those who say they didn't build the algorithm to be addictive to kids. That's I don't agree with. Yes. Obviously, even adults are having challenges managing their time on socials. So that couldn't be something I agree with. But Edwin, thank you for taking social media trends.
If I become a millionaire, I will put a huge billboard right next to my ex's house saying, look at me now, I hate it.
As for me, I'm quitting my job in staff. I hate it.
Telecel is making millionaires this season. Not one, not two, but 3 millionaires. Each month, one lucky Telecel customer wins 1 million Ghana cedis for the next 3 months in the Telecel Mahetse promo. Plus, you still get to win 20,000 Ghana cedis weekly, 100 Ghana cedis daily, bundle 10 Ghana cedis. Time or data. Top up your Telecel cash wallet or your fixed broadband to stand a chance of winning. Visit the Telecel Play app or dial *500# to opt in for free to the Telecel Mahetse promo.
Telecel, connecting energies.
This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Experience more. Doing business, making payments, supporting loved ones in China should bring peace of mind. Not waiting. Waiting for your supplier to confirm payment. Waiting for school fees to arrive. Waiting. Introducing SIPS by Stanbic in partnership with ICBC, a faster, simpler way to send and receive money directly between Ghana and China. Pay in Ghana cedis while your recipient receives Chinese yuan and vice versa. With SIPS by Stanbic, you enjoy faster payment confirmation and greater certainty every step of the way. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh/SIPS for more. Stanbic Bank. We are your bank. Connected to China. Stanbic Bank. Driving Ghana's growth.
Live your dream now at Eden Heights. Move into our beautifully finished and ready to move in 3 and 4 bedroom apartment or penthouses thoughtfully designed for modern living today. Enjoy the serenity of a secure gated community with a fully equipped sports complex, landscape surroundings, ample parking, 24-hour security, reliable backup utilities, and convenient access to shopping, entertainment, and everyday essentials. With up to 3 years interest-free payment plans and mortgage financing options available, owning your dream home has never been easier. And here's the good news. Pay 50% or more and move in today. Book a viewing now on 0501-531-444 or 445 and on our website at www.edenheights.com.gh. Eden Heights, the heights of modern living.
My guy, when I hear the engine make that vroom, it drive me crazy.
Oh no, bro. This is my love language with physical touch. I mean, touching the smooth car leather seat. Correct sound system. AC freezing me like sachet water. Now me just have it with my passenger princess.
Charlie, that be why we can't miss the Absa Auto Fair. You fit test drive and Absa Bank get affordable finance options to help you own your dream car.
Yeah.
Join us for the Absa Auto Fair on Saturday 22nd and Sunday 23rd August at Good Park, Accra Mall. Come for affordable finance options from Absa Bank, special discounts and offers from your favorite automobile brands, plus insurance and auto accessory exhibitors. Want to showcase your brand? WhatsApp 0541 361 237 to book your exhibition space today. The Absa Auto Fair is powered by Absa Bank in partnership with Citi FM and Holland Insurance. The Absa Auto Fair is calling. Will you answer?
Remember shit that your mama made for home church all of and watch it. Back to school with Kenke. It's here, come chop today. Did this shit go home and taste? 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 Onion, ginger, garlic blend, flavor you there. Pepper, shrimp, and fish inside. If you're no preservative, just herbs and spice. That's how we taste. Spicy we eat. Did
building your dream home, managing a construction project, running an electrical shop, or looking for a reliable electrical solutions for your business, look no further than PPA Electricals. As an ISO 9001 and ISO 45001 certified company, we are committed to providing safe, reliable, and genuine electrical products that deliver efficiency. Our products are sourced directly from manufacturers, ensuring that every product you purchase is original, competitively priced, and dependable. From distribution boards, circuit breakers, contactors, changeovers, automatic voltage regulators, cables, drives, UPS systems, solar inverters, motion sensors, smart home components, and much more. PPA Electricals has the right solution for all your electrical needs. We have certified engineers ready on call. From install to support, we cover it all. Shop more, save more. Deals nationwide. Walk into any PPA brand or call us on 050-349-8181. PPA Electricals leads the way.
G-Money, G-Money.
G-Money. Feels good.
Feels good. I woke up this morning feeling brand new. Got a fresh perspective and a better view. Moving with the rhythm of the things I do. Keeping what I have and adding something new. A second wallet on the same number. One step forward, never looking back. New possibilities sitting in my lap. No stress, no pressure, smooth like that. Everything aligned and I'm loving that. Life's too short for a one-way ride. Sometimes a little more feels right. A little more freedom by my side. A little more reason to enjoy the day. Why choose one when you can have two? Why stay still when another door opens up and takes you through? That's why I'm feeling like I do.
With two. Use G-Money, an affordable and secure second wallet on the same number. Download G-Money app or visit an agent to sign up and dial *488# to get more.
G-Money, G-Money. Give yourself more.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
is Citi 97.3.
Yeah, so that's the woman we're celebrating, Angelique Kidjo. Amazing stuff. And Apioko is still with us in the studio, Sky. Apioko is here in all her glory.
Yes, you're another African legend.
I'm telling you, the matriarch herself. And I was surprised because I thought the kids did the aptitude test on Sunday.
Right.
I was there. I saw most of them were answering the questions and their parents were around, eager, waiting for the results. I was like, wow, if the results are out already, that's interesting. But it's good to know that we'll be announcing that a bit later.
Exactly.
A bit later.
So the marking is still going on.
Okay.
Like you rightly said, the aptitude test level 2 of the Literacy Challenge 2026 happened this past Sunday at the British Council in Accra. So we had young people coming in from 10 regions across the country to do this test. And it was very interesting. Of course, their ages, they range between 11 to 15 years. Some came with their parents, some came with their teachers, some came with their grandparents.
Oh, beautiful.
It was interesting. Those who are coming from the north, particularly Upper West and Upper East, they came with like their whole families, the siblings.
There was
some
an
of the
entourage.
cousins, the aunties.
Charlie.
Oh, that's so
it was
beautiful.
beautiful. It was beautiful to see.
I like
We
this.
also had which was also something that really made me happy. The father of our 2025 winner, Adongo. So Mr. John Adongo,
Yes.
his son, who was a winner last year, Adongo. He is now in Prempeh College.
Oh, beautiful.
But his father came because there were 4 students who attend the school that his son was in. So he came to encourage them, speak to the parents as well, tell them about his own experience, and just really calm them down. So that was also very wonderful to see.
Yeah. I like this. And the fact that we have very, very good representation from all the regions so far. I was really intrigued to learn that. So what's the structure for this year's contest?
Okay. Now, you saw the aptitude test, and
Yes.
Caleb, you've seen some of the questions. You saw
Shall we?
some of the things.
I'm thinking through it.
You know, we it's a multiple choice exam, so to speak,
AKA
right?
obgis.
AKA obgis, but
There are
it's,
places they have
but
to
it's
do
not your
some-
average obgis.
Okay.
Not your average obgis. I mean, you really can't come there and do AMP, ZTP. No, it won't work. You have to think. You have to apply knowledge. So when you look at the questions,
It works.
you see that. You know, Caleb, you were there. We gave them what we call the aptitude test kit.
Yes.
So in that kit, they had paper clips, a groundnut, a single groundnut still in the shell.
Okay.
They had lime, 1 lime.
Okay.
Not the big one. You know, the big one is lemon. As
Mhm.
small as a lime. They had a lime. They had a cup of salt.
Okay.
They had a string.
Yeah.
They had a comb, a small comb.
Okay.
They had some paper. They had a ruler. So interesting things in there.
Yeah, I saw those on their tables. I was
Right.
wondering what was going on.
There you go.
Yeah, Charlie.
So let me give you an example. So the
Yes.
comb, for example,
Mhm.
one of the questions in the science concept section of the paper
Yes.
told them to pass the comb through their hair.
Okay.
Now they had to tear some of the paper that they've been given up into small pieces and then see what happens when they put the comb which has been passed through their hair and touch it. There you go. So, and then they use that to answer some questions. There's a question in there which also focused on observation.
Yes.
So it says, okay, you see the lime.
Yes.
Describe the texture of the lime without using the word rough.
Okay, they
You know, things like that. Describe the lime without using the word lime, but someone who reads it should be able to tell that
You are talking
you're
about,
the
lime.
lime. So expressing themselves,
Right,
being able
so
to apply
observation,
knowledge.
language, and logical
Exactly.
reasoning.
Yes, there's even a section in there, the innovation and creativity section.
Yes.
They were told to use a rubber band and a paper clip to design something, and then tell us what you've designed and what it will do.
Oh, interesting.
So they really enjoyed the paper, and when we asked them how did it say, it was
I had most of them say that was very easy.
Ideas, forward looking of
You know?
practical
Yes.
exam,
Creative
where
thinking.
You do something with your hands and the things in front of you,
Exactly.
and you write about it. You know, science is often very abstract.
Right.
I mean, the way we studied it growing up, you always
Because
have
of the
to
resources
imagine.
we did not have.
You see, we use and was deliberate working with our examiners to use very basic items. So that test kit we're talking about, each test kit costs 45 cedis. Now, it's normal things. We're walking in the market buying the lime and the groundnuts, you know, rubber bands, collecting what we could, as many as we could find to put them together. But I'm sure you can even find a cheaper test kit if we look at the elements in there. But the students recognize, first of all, they recognize the things that they saw.
Yeah.
Wherever you come from in Ghana, you've seen lime, you've seen groundnut, you've seen rubber tie, as we call it, right? You've seen paper, you've seen a comb, and then you have an idea of what these things are used for. Now you're being told to reimagine what these things can do, or your mind is opened to the bigger possibility. So when you take that child out of that context as an adult and you tell them to think far and wide, cost effectively, they'll be able to do it.
For example, you have in section G, creativity, innovation, and problem solving, there may be more than one good solution. Explain your thinking clearly. And then the question is, your classroom becomes very hot each afternoon. Suggest one low cost change that could make it cooler and explain why it may work. So even in Accra, you say AC, but those who are in the heat, you know that.
You understand? We'll say maybe the kind of windows that we use.
Yeah.
Or now let's rearrange the chairs so that cross ventilation. There's so many things. Plant some trees,
Exactly.
depending on
Low
where
cost
you come from,
solutions.
you know.
Very interesting.
So that's what it was. That's what we did on Sunday.
When are we going to? So, what will the outcome be like? Who's going to progress to the next stage? What's the format for that?
Perfect. So we have 10 regions,
Okay.
like I said, represented at this stage.
Hmm.
Now, as the marking goes on, the examiners have been tasked to look for the top 3 contestants, top 3 students from each of the regions.
Okay.
So we are looking for a top 30, essentially. Now, each of these 3 contestants from each region will now go on to form a regional team. And what we've told the contestants and their guardians, and they understand very clearly, is that the next stage at level 3 tests the skill of teamwork, your ability to collaborate,
Okay.
partner people. Because where we are in the world, if you don't know how to collaborate and you want to do Ankonam, you're not going you're not going very far in the
That's
things
true.
that you're trying to do.
That's very
So
true.
we're looking at deliberately getting them to work together. So the common denominator, as I like to say, for these 3 students from let's say Greater Accra region
Right.
would be that they all come from this region or they all reside in this region. Their schools are in this region, but they may not go to the same school.
Yeah.
They may not even live in the same district, but they are being put together in a team.
To come work together.
Exactly. Now, each of these 10 regional teams, on the 5th and 6th of September, they'll go into a live quiz weekend round. So that's the finale. So we have knockouts and then, they compete. And we are looking for the top 3 teams.
Okay.
The winning regional team. So let's say, again, I don't like to say it, so I would say that
So region A.
Region A,
Yes.
or region city,
Yes.
right? So region A, region city emerges the winner. Those 3 will win 15,000 Ghana cedis. So they shared 5,000 Ghana cedis apiece.
Wow.
Each one gets a laptop. Each one gets a trophy because they're coming from different schools, different places. So you
True.
should be able to take a piece of your win back with you.
Right.
Each one gets a certificate. Each one gets a medal, gold medal. And then we celebrate them. Now, from that winning team, don't forget the literacy challenge. We keep saying that we're looking for the most outstanding all-round pre-secondary school students in Ghana. Now, if you've done level 1, you progress to level 2.
Yes.
You've done level 3. Now your team has won.
Yes.
Then we'd agree that the most outstanding all-round person should come from the winning team.
Right.
So we now go back and see how did you perform that winning team in the aptitude test?
Oh,
How
okay.
did you perform in the
Continuous
essay?
assessment.
Exactly.
Everything
because
comes
if you
together.
are all round,
Yeah.
you may not have got the highest in the essay, but consistently you've shown brilliance regardless of what is thrown at you.
So it's weighted.
It's weighted. You are versatile.
Okay.
And then that most outstanding all-round pre-secondary school students will
Would be the
receive an
overall
extra
best.
overall best,
Okay.
but receive an extra 5,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right.
So he
Coming
or she
together
gets
to
10,000.
10,000.
Then they also receive a plaque in addition, and then another certificate that really details that proves for the records
That
for
you are
the
the
lawyers
goat.
that you are the goat.
Thank you. So when are we getting to the level where we announce those who've made it from the aptitude test?
So we'll make this announcement on Monday.
Next week,
Next
Monday.
week, Monday,
Okay,
which is
we'll
the
be looking forward to
24th of August. And the marking should be done by Friday.
Nice.
And then we get ready to come back here
Exciting
and
stuff.
let the world know who
Exciting
our
stuff.
top 30 are, but more importantly, who our regional team members
Right.
are.
Amazing. Apioko, thank you for the good work you and the team are doing on this particular one as always. We're looking forward to the finalists and the ultimate winners. Yes, very quickly.
So let me just thank our sponsors very quickly. Prospectus Ghana Limited, SIC Insurance PLC, Advocates Publishing Limited, the Tema Oil Refinery Tour, and the Delhi Group, which is responsible for the Vidya bookstore.
Oh, Charlie. Grateful to all our sponsors.
And thank you, Apioko, for that. A couple of quick announcements. Imagine sourcing directly from the heart of manufacturing and trade. Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited, CBG, is thrilled to announce the 3rd international trade trip to China. An exclusive trip designed just for you to Guangzhou and Yiwu. From 4th to 20th October, you get a chance to explore the Chinese market, network with suppliers, and discover innovative products that can elevate your business. Enjoy easy access to various sectors with professional translators at your service to bridge any communications gap. There will be orientation to the Chinese markets, factories, market visits, and valuable connections that could transform your business strategy. Now, To register, call Rosemary on 0243 803 596 or call Solomon on 055 6799 CBG, we stand with you. Yamvita Infant Cereal with milk is making feeding time easy with 16 essential vitamins and minerals. You need to only add previously boiled water. We have 3 exciting variants: rice, maize, and wheat for a price of just 5 cedi, 50 pesos. This is real value for money, affordable and nutritious. Yamvita, good nutrition for a strong start. Techno just dropped the ultimate game changer, the all-new Techno Camon Slim. This isn't just a phone, it's a style statement. Its ultra-sleek 6.4mm double curve design feels absolutely premium in your hand. Has an interactive mood light around the camera, flashes unique colors for your calls, fully loaded with an advanced Techno AI, bringing you mind-blowing tools like AI image to health, video generator, noise cancellation, and your own AI health coach. If you're ready for an upgrade, head to the next Techno exclusive store and upgrade today. All right, let me remind you, on Friday 28th August, Exim Bank North Shore Apparel presenting the official opening of the North Shore Phase 1, the wholly owned apparel manufacturing enterprise operating within the 24-hour economy. This is at Savelugu. We have employed 3,000 people. We are employing up to 10,000 when we are fully operational.
Amazing.
His Excellency the President will be the one to do the launch.
Sure.
Minister for Trade, Ofosue Jaro, will be there.
Great.
Sly Mensah of Exim Bank also there as well. It's happening at the North Shore Apparel Hub, Savelugu.
Nice.
Near the Tamale Airport.
Sure.
Every dream has a home. Welcome to Heritage Christian University, located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. You are assured of value-driven education that prepares you for the world of work. Our students are challenged to turn ideas into businesses that feed families and employ communities. Admission is in progress for our wide range of undergraduate and graduate programs. Call 054 7777 731. That's 057 777 731. Or come to hcu.edu.gh for more information. All right, let's do the PAPs now. Send money from Zenith Bank to any African country with PAPs. 27 and counting. No stress, no delay. Dial *966#. Select Zenith Cash. Choose cross-border transfers and simply follow the prompts. Whether you're paying suppliers, supporting loved ones, or settling bills across the continent, Zenith Bank makes it faster, securer, and more seamless. Zenith Bank.
In your best interest. And let's talk about 7-Eleven baseline boats and nuts. They have premium boats, nuts, washers, anchor boats, stud boats, U-boats, and more. All manufactured right here in Ghana. If you're looking for advanced coating and surface treatment, they provide these as well. So if you're into construction, mining, and manufacturing, or oil and gas, you can count on faster delivery, shorter lead times, and a dependable supply of high-quality boats and nuts. Proudly made right here in Ghana. So call this number now, 0557 126 501. And imagine a world where your power never fails, your data is always secure, your business never stops. Left Signature Limited is building this world for you every single day. We have expert electrical engineering services, cutting-edge renewable energy solutions, solar and microgrids. We keep your world powered. And then our data center and cloud services ensure maximum uptime, seamless connectivity, strong disaster recovery, so your business never misses a beat. Download the LEP Power app from the Play or App Store. Access the web version. Call 0256 111 811. Visit leftsignature.com. Our office is at Lashibi North Celebrity Estate.
Let's talk about the Carl Bank Abakade promo.
Abakade promo.
You can win up to 5,000 cedis a month or 100,000 cedis at the grand draw by depositing 500 cedis or more from August 1 to 31st October. 5 winners will receive 5,000 cedis cash every month, and 1 active customer will win 100,000 cedis in the grand draw. Deposit 500 cedis or more in your Carl Bank account and stay fully active. You may use the Carl Bank app or the USSD, that's the star something, or you can use that through mobile money to deposit money or visit your Carl Bank branch to make the transaction. Terms and conditions apply. Carl Bank, forward
together. And let me tell you about Valley View University. They officially open for admissions. We go beyond academics to shape character and empower you for the 21st century. Whether you are a fresh high school graduate or a working professional, Valley View offers flexible weekend, weekday, and Sunday schedules tailored to your lifestyle. We offer diploma, undergraduate, and graduate programs, that is master's and PhD. And the programs run from business administration to law, theology, education, and so much more. Call 0307 010260. Their campuses are located in Oyibi, Accra, Tema, and Techiman. Admissions.vvu.edu.gh. Apply now. Valley View, where academics meet purpose.
Now, if you do business with China and you know that making payments can be complicated, Stanbic Bank, in partnership with the Industrial Commercial Bank of China, has introduced SIPS. What is SIPS? A faster, secure, and cheaper way to make payments to China. With SIPS, you can pay in Ghana cedis while the recipient collects Chinese yuan directly. This way, you save money and time. Trade with China, pay faster, visit your nearest Stanbic branch, or speak to your relationship manager today. You may call us on 0302 815 789.
Nice one. And Bernard, just to say, Mediama, Medawas.
Mediama.
Mediama. Yeah, for the Apokanu this morning, something happened.
So you know, a listener who's a friend of mine, felt quite elated that Caleb decided to greet me and ask me how I was in Zuma.
Yes.
By asking me Akpokenue.
Yes.
So he sent Caleb breakfast.
Yes.
You mean there was performance?
Yeah.
And money doesn't have currency. Currency doesn't have this thing, language or accent. So he sent the money.
That was why he threw his
Something
phone
small.
away.
Is that something small?
The phone fell because I think
say thank you in Nzima to him.
Mediama.
So Mediama, the football team.
Mediama is my brother. Mediama.
I see.
Even the reaction to how are you, it sounds very normal to you.
Akpokenue, Ejadum.
Ejadum means the grace of the Father.
Belek.
Why are you saying Bele? Let me read this message on what we discussed.
So that me too, I will get something. Because the way they do the thing,
all right,
very bad.
Two comments. Two comments for you. Good morning, Bernard and crew. I agree with Kakra that the Ghana economy doesn't make sense. I put the separation of the financial management by the Ministry of Finance from the economy, the production base of the country, that is agriculture, production and processing, manufacturing, etc. For what does it profit the country if it accumulates foreign reserves only to use it to import things it can produce? This is Tony from Accra. There's another one, a much longer one, but I think it helps the discussion. It says, Bernard, it's important that we reduce our risk profile as a country so that the whole country borrows at a cheaper rate, not only government. If government does not get good credit rating, no company in this country gets cheap financing. So it's important that the bondholders are paid on time. And every person we have an agreement is also paid on time, irrespective of whether they are bondholders or road contractors or sellers of anything to the government. Even sales by SOEs to the main government and MMDAs. This should also trickle down to all corporate and individuals who should ensure that all obligations in agreements are met. It is not only us reneging on payments, it's reneging on other things like certain covenants that we entered into agreements with banks and financial institutions to ensure that we make payments on time. Many people in Ghana believe that is the principal they owe, and they don't really owe the interest because it's the profit for the financial institutions. Whereas understanding that the interest is the cost of borrowing and everything comes at the cost, the price of money is interest. But he goes on. It's important though that you echo the feelings of the people so that we, the technocrats, and those of us you call politicians, can address the issues to make the people understand the deeper implications of doing the wrong thing. It's important at all times that we do the right thing. We have agreements because we believe that there could be circumstances that would come that will make people do the wrong thing. And we feel on these agreements put people back on the right track. So he's trying to look, to be fair.
Is an agreement.
No, but I am, that's why I'm treading very cautiously. You see, I'm not here saying that government should renege on its payment.
Yes.
And as I also said,
rule of law means those things.
The bondholders, some of them are pensioners who were saving for their future. So we understand this. But we are reiterating the point that financial decision making requires that you solve many problems at the same time. So you need to think about everything. You know, you used to use the word all things considered.
Yeah, in the round.
All things considered. So please, let the money flow to the base too. Pay the caterers, pay the low-level contractors, so that the money in the lower levels can also come down. So let's come back to you, Caleb.
No, I recall the president on this matter mentioned on one of his trips around the country that the government was really paying contractors. And according to him, in that narrative, the more the government pays contractors, that means that the contractors are paying their debtors, their suppliers. The suppliers are also then paying. And he even alluded to the fact that then wives and side chicks would also go to salons, and then the money will spread along those
They
lines.
shouldn't sit on the money. They shouldn't sit on the money.
That's the point, because they can choke at some point in the cascade.
The money must flow. I gave this example. I gave 300 million to one contractor. 1 million to 300 caterers.
Contract.
So the contractors must let the money flow.
That's in for release.
That's important.
The chain must work,
Exactly.
so that those at the bottom can also benefit.
Yeah,
it's very important. So that Sky is happy, I'm also happy.
Yeah, that's
oh my God.
Now, when the money flows, we will enjoy ourselves.
Yes.
And we enjoy a Bell Malt non-alcoholic malta drink original. It's back and it's reloaded with a bang, bringing you an enjoyable malt refreshment every day. Its taste has been reimagined to be smoother, creamier, and more refreshing than ever before. Carefully crafted with quality ingredients, the new Bell Malt is made for everyone who celebrates their greatness every day. Whether you're at work, home, spending time with family, friends, or simply taking a well-deserved break, the new Bell Malt non-alcoholic malt drink original is a refreshing companion for every occasion. To join the movement, visit your nearest store to experience the new Bell Malt and share your Bell Malt moments on Instagram, TikTok at Bell Beverages GH. For bulk orders, 0544335900. Bell Malt, shine your greatness. PPA Electricals offers 100% genuine electrical products from top global brands and up to 5-year warranties for homes, commercial and industrial needs. Enjoy August discounts at a chance to win a free generator at their branches or online. T's and C's apply. Our products range from distribution boards, circuit breakers, solar cables, AVRs, Huawei solar packages, smart home DIY items, and many other brands. Our offices are all over the city. Spintex, Opera Square, North Industrial Area, Kaswa, Off Town. Just ask of us, you will find us. Store.automationghana.com is where you can shop online. 050-349-8181. PPA Electricals, genuine products, expert support, guaranteed quality. This is what I'm excited about. If you are a female university graduate, pay attention. The Ghana Climate Innovation Center at Ashesi University is calling on you, graduates ready to build a future in the fast-growing cashew processing sector. Get hands-on training, opportunities for employment, and the potential to start a business with the GPSCPII Women's Agribusiness Incubation Program. So whether you dream of starting your own business or building a career in cashew processing, this program is your launchpad. No business experience, no problem. So long as you completed national service up to 4 years ago, just bring your ambition and we will help you build the rest. Application closes on the 27th of this month. GhanaCIC.ashesi.edu.gh is where to apply online. WhatsApp this number 054-813-1154. Don't miss this opportunity to turn your degree into a difference. This project is funded by Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, supported by the Ghana Private Sector Competitiveness Program 2, and implemented by Ashesi University's Ghana Climate Innovation Center.
Still reminding you of the upcoming program, the This is Ghana exhibition, 29th and 30th of August. A number of companies are coming in many sectors. We have some of the companies coming to exhibit their scientific innovation. Some universities are coming as well. Lots of food companies, lots of value-added products. So, for example, Dando Manufacturing Limited.
Dando,
they do PVC products.
Oh, pipes and all.
WPC products.
Nice.
Polycarbonate sheets. PVC foam boards.
Foam boards.
Yes.
As in the one foam.
Yes. And then wall and floor deckings.
Okay.
So Dando Manufacturing. So if you are building a house, you need piping and all these things. They are there to supply you.
The foam boards, are they for studio paneling?
Yes, foam boards, PVC, WPC polycarbonate, PVC foam boards. So everything. Tropical cable and conductor are also coming. Yes, so they are the number one, if not number two, of the cable.
They are the electricity don't carry like people.
No, that's cable metal.
Okay.
This is tropical.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you have a number of companies that deal in clothing.
Okay.
Wear fancy clothing.
Fancy clothing.
Tie and dye fabrics and clothes. Genie Marketplace Limited.
Oh, beautiful.
They have event items for sale,
Okay.
rental of event items and event services. They are also there. Then we have collections of Aries, shea butter based skincare, body butters, black soap, lip care, exfoliating tools.
Come on.
What is that?
Exfoliating
Clean the
tools.
skin.
Exfoliating. And then body oil. Exfoliate sound like some wild thing. Exfoliating tools. Actually. So
these days people go to the spa for complete body works like that. Somebody will scrub the body nicely.
So collection of Aries, they have exfoliating tools. I didn't know what that meant. Body butter.
Body butter.
And black soap. Body oils.
Yes.
Shea butter based skincare. And then the exfoliation one.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, on that particular point,
yes.
Look, I mean, when I was much younger, I remember that my mom would go to the market and then she would buy the black soap. And then those days, then those days there was Lux, Lux,
Yes.
bar soap.
Yes.
Smells very nice. So buy that.
And the others that
buy a few other things.
Then you
Then she
pound
come
it.
and sit down.
Yes.
And use knife.
Yes.
To cut
and
it.
then cut the thing, cut the thing, cut the thing, and then
right.
pound it some way.
Yes.
And mix it.
Creating
and
a new-
put
With
it
the
in
latter seminar, no?
Yeah, that's right. Put it in some plastic something.
The ladder.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Shall that be what we they use? Where it they be?
Yeah.
I don't know why whether people still do these things.
Is it down?
Because it lasts like forever.
It's popular among secondary school students.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
You mix it, you put it in your pail.
Exactly.
And then you carry it.
You put a sponge on it, small water, it will last you for a year.
And then your skin is always glowing nicely because of the mixture. No?
Come on.
Yeah.
We also have
We should do more.
Free Enterprise. Kose Mix.
Kose Mix.
Hausa Cocoa Mix.
Okay.
Tom Brown.
Thank you.
Ekwek Bemi.
I love that one.
Brown sugar.
Okay.
Granite paste.
Sharp.
And honey.
Kokoli Malam.
I think Cockly you can.
Sky was made of cocoa.
It's a porridge. So
Yeah.
Kose, Hausa
You
Cocoa,
see
Tom Brown,
balls inside.
Ekwek Bemi,
Yeah,
Brown
they be
sugar,
rough.
and granite paste. They are all coming.
Challenge.
Then we have Mambil's Consult.
Mambil's Consult.
Beet, pine, moringa, hibiscus, and tiger nut products.
Say what? Bee what?
Beet.
As in the one you put on your waist.
Beet.
No. Beetroot.
Beetroot.
B-E-E-T.
Pine, moringa, hibiscus,
moringa.
tiger nut. There are some things I don't know.
These are all healthy,
There's something they call Zestox. I don't know what that
Zest-
means.
Yeah, if you want to detox or something.
And then Big Glow.
Big glow. I see.
Yeah. Then North Up. North Up. They have cargo shorts, bubu,
yes.
Oh, okay.
palazzo,
Palazzo.
dress, and pants.
Oh, a goodie.
You know that.
Our trouser,
No,
trouser, man,
what is
good
palazzo?
It's the white.
It's the full trouser.
The
that's
big
palazzo.
one, the one you can hide things inside.
So that's North Up. So if
Is
you
that what they call the rotogodi? You know, if you go to one side, before you wear, no, the one if you won't wear the kete like a traditional Anglo everman,
exactly.
You need the rotogodi.
That's
you wear that one,
and you put your
jumper on top.
No.
And before or is it toga?
What you are talking about is togas.
This one is for women.
So
the big one that you wear,
palazzo, dress,
okay.
pants, bubu, shorts, and then the rest of it.
But me, I like the kimono. No?
The kimono is
Yeah,
just.
it's beautiful.
Some will have some, the fugu strip in front of the
it's
kente.
very nice.
It's
Frema bought
lovely.
one and brought it the other day. It was
They're
very
good.
beautiful.
A company coming is called Earth and Beyond Earth and Beyond Empire Limited. They are doing mushroom shito.
Allah.
I don't know whether it's mushroom or shito, but they say mushroom shito.
Maybe they use
Maybe
the
they dry
mushroom
it.
for
And they
shit.
have
they
fresh
use it,
mushroom.
yeah.
They have dry mushroom.
Oh, okay.
They have mushroom spice mix.
Hey.
So the mushroom, the mu types. Yeah, so basically they are called Earth and Beyond Empire Limited. The juice guy is coming with his fruit
Oh,
juices
beautiful.
as
Always
well.
on board, man. That's
And Wellman's Investment and Business Services, share butter, share-based products, and groundnut paste as well. Then you have a number of other companies coming, like Central University College.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
They will come and exhibit some of their products and some of their innovations
offerings.
as well. Adipa Clothing,
Adipa clothing.
Fugu and bags made with fabrics.
Sharp.
And then you also have Freshly Locals, packaged coconut oil.
Come on.
They're also coming to the
Very healthy stuff.
Shival X, shirts, kaftan, and native sandals.
Oh, beautiful.
What is native sandal? The one you used to wear cloth.
It's not that hinima.
Yeah.
Native sandals.
If
And
you're
then there's something
proper.
called Soft Girl Beauty.
Hey.
They
Why
do
is-
skin products and wigs.
Oh,
Soft girl beauty.
So the more of the things are
That
for you. A lot of the things. Charlie.
Soft girl.
Brothers, they carry the
Yeah.
You will pay.
And then unique aromas.
Yes.
Perfumes.
They have.
Body splashes.
Yes.
Scented candles.
Oh, they are fantastic.
Bath gels. Fragrance oil.
It's powerful. I can attest to their, I've used their fragrance and
They are good, eh?
solid.
Then there's Kasma Foods. Cocote flour.
Allah.
Banku flour.
Thank
Fresh
you.
the what?
Fresh yogurt. Palm oil. And they have something called Future Flour. I don't know what that is.
Future flour.
That's what is written there.
Ultimate.
Root Mix Limited. They are doing Tiger
They
Nut.
are the one. They are the one.
I don't know why you are obsessed with Tiger Nut.
No, Charlie, that will be special category of people who go there.
Let me move on. Quickly.
But read the thing, why?
They just have Tiger Nut.
They tell me what is right for them.
That's all they have.
Oh, but I think that we are teaching them. They have all kinds of,
No, they said they have Tiger Nut and Eastons.
Yeah, related matters. So
Tiger Nut
mention
juice.
it.
And that's what they have. Tiger Nut juice and concomitant.
Subsidiaries.
No, root mix is power.
Root mix is power.
Yeah, but if for perform.
I hope I do.
You are sure?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a whole range of things you can come and sample and get and buy and bargain and eat and drink.
So,
All of those are available at the This is Ghana Fair and Exhibition. It's happening on the 29th and 30th of August. We'd like to see you there. Make a date, bring the kids, bring friends and family. There's a play area for kids. There's a place, there will be a lot of kebabs and stuff to eat.
Yeah.
The children's park is a massive place.
Huge.
So your Saturday and Sunday end of August should be spent with us and come and look for us as well
sharp.
at these places.
Bernard, today's the birthday of Emmanuel Obing.
Who is that?
Hey. One eye man or Obing.
One eye man Obing.
Ima.
Yes. Brahima.
I haven't even seen him today.
Brahima. The big man.
Ima.
Oh, very bad. Today, I lost you perform.
When Friday,
Brahima.
Brahima, when Friday, Brahima. Chalu for the song for me. Mokoro. When Friday,
They carry advice. Nobody for advice anybody on Friday. On Friday, about what you
Thank you.
No, happy birthday, right?
That be the song.
So the Accra people, what comes into them for them?
Charlie, it's not easy. Game. Charlie, no. Charlie, Agbaje now.
No, it's not Manyama.
No, Agbaje now.
But what do they mean when they say Friday?
Because Friday,
Yes.
we are entering the happiness zone.
Thank you.
So please stay with your advice. If I eat your advice,
They mean they will dirty themselves.
no, Charlie. Charlie. No, let me tell you my
So they
story.
mean what they are singing.
Yeah. Charlie, Sunday, was it Sunday? When we did, what Sunday when we did
You're
that?
going to Homo party.
I'm telling you.
Charlie Johnson get
Oh, the Rose Block.
Neil and Tevan that point did the homo party.
Extremity.
Yeah, Zongole, Ole Zongole.
Mm.
Yeah, inside Accra, Wato corner inside. So Charlie, after
Where sometimes they play the spa.
after the literacy
draft.
challenge, Charlie, I went to organize myself and entered the inside the Boko inside. Charlie,
Everywhere lock.
Papa,
Everywhere block.
I drove from the high street area, entering the post office into the Palladium Road,
Yes.
Jamfi Brothers area. There. Charlie,
Everything.
in Bra,
Everywhere choke.
I was locked there for 1.5 hours.
Couldn't move out.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it because Charlie, she Jama in the night. Aloski, they were siege and they were all in red.
They're happy.
No, Charlie. That's where you know that poverty is sweet.
No, they're
sometimes.
happy economy.
Charlie Abu Sabi, Charlie.
They see Jama.
They see the Jama. I said you that Charlie. It be like
I can't for him.
I enjoyed the homework. I didn't go.
So you couldn't get your destination.
No, I couldn't.
Wow.
No, I couldn't move, Charlie.
Yeah.
Human or car traffic?
Both. Because there was some long procession of some people and different groups. And the cars were passed going round the, one way, going the opposite. So I just said to I advised myself that don't get angry. Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
It has to be a gun vibe.
Yeah.
So no, we know how to enjoy ourselves.
So Brian, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man.
Large up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that
let me do a gamma lizard and do one birthday.
All right.
Very well. To COP.
COP.
Dr. Vance Baba Gariba.
Come on.
Okay.
Dr. Vance Baba Gariba.
Yes. COP. Commissioner of Police.
Thank you.
Dr. Baba Vance Gariba.
Yeah,
no, it be Mema.
Is it large?
No, it Mema.
Big.
Charlie, you know the classmates who every day they advise people. Right, Charlie, the man we be all the same age, but every day he get advice. So no wonder he's going to be a COP because Charlie Mema get advice.
Too much.
Let me add.
Yes,
to
please.
Happy birthday to James Dugan of Dansoman Last Stop from Osei and the C22 family.
Nice.
And to former boss at head of EBS Access Bank, Gifted Deborah. Happy birthday to you from a former colleague of yours.
Yesterday was also the birthday of Professor Fred Magbagon-Lorry, president of Academic City. Yeah.
One of our greatest, minds.
Big man. Yeah, so happy birthday.
But for great job with Academic City.
But we must fix the road in front of that university. The government has the duty.
You know the funny thing? Let me tell you.
It looks like they've targeted Academic City and
Yeah. All those roads are very
So Caleb, there are two roads to Academic City. So the one that leads from Transitions
Yes.
to Academic City passes in front of the DVLA and the police workshop.
Yeah.
That is manageable.
Yeah.
It's been done.
After the DVLA.
But the main road that leads you from the Agbogba area into Academic City,
Causeway.
that takes you that takes you to Kwabenya. That road is really, really, really bad. For a university of that size and with the service it provides, university is not just lecturers, there's also academic facilities, hostels. Ashesi students, some of them try to do some, I think some projects on demo or something.
Like that, yeah.
The road is also very, very bad. So I want to ask the contractor to go back on site.
Mm.
You go back on site and tell the minister that Bernard says you should go back on site.
That'd be all right.
But that's
First guy. Yes,
First guy,
it's taken a long time. They started from the Kitasi side.
True.
And they were working their way, and then they paused because DDP affected some of it. But that road is such a critical road.
So important.
You know, it connects Kitasi to Brekusu. It's a very, very important.
So Eric. Yeah,
we are giving him the orders.
Eric, so we are giving you the orders to go and restart. We here.
But when money lock, we are not there.
No, we'll come and make noise. We'll come and make noise.
We'll come and make noise. You should go and do the work.
Yeah, Eric is Eric Kutochi.
Yes.
Kutochi. Yes, Eric Kutoche.
Yes.
We are advising you for your own good
to go back to site.
Yes. And finish the Kwabenya Kitasi Road.
Yes. Kwabenya Brekusu Kitasi
Road.
Yes.
Eric Kutoche.
We should finish by end of 2027.
Please finish by end of 2027.
We dress and everything.
Yes. But talking about roads, Bernard, you see, Godfred has been talking about something.
Dansoma Road.
Charlie,
you didn't know.
You know that Dansoma Junction there.
Exhibition.
No.
No.
Right by the
Sonic Junction there.
Yes,
Bernard. In fact, we need to go and do breakfast show from there.
No.
Oh, wait. We need to do. The thing is so disgraceful.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
No, the entire junction. That whole enclave. As for the outer lane there, they've condemned it. But the junction itself is so embarrassing. I don't know what the DC sees when he passes through that place.
No, it's for highways. You said the road is for highways.
Yeah, but it should be of concern to you.
On Sundays, Adenta MC wanted to do some road. Highway said the road is for him.
No, but Bernard, it should be of grave concern.
Yeah. Oh, very much. Very much so.
Tell it gutter water.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's
terrible.
I think the Herald has it on this front page today. They said, neglected Dansoma Junction turns road safety hazard. So you went to pass inside there?
Oh, Charlie.
You were crying for the car.
Then you move down. Let me read it. Residents of the Ablekuma North constituency in Greater Accra have raised concern over the deplorable condition of roads and sanitation facilities in parts of the constituency, with stagnant water, choked drains, mud, refuse, and deteriorating road surfaces creating serious health and safety risks. The situation is particularly worrying at Dansoma Junction, a major intersection linking Dansoma to Kaneshi-Kaswa Highway, where the poor condition of an outer lane is forcing motorists to use the main highway to pick and drop off passengers. The junction is reportedly plagued with persistent stagnant water, affecting both pedestrian and vehicular movement. A traffic light at the intersection has stopped functioning, further compounding the difficulties faced by road users. Some residents have also alleged that waste from a mortuary facility in the area is being discharged in nearby drains, with the wastewater allegedly seeping into adjoining roads. In a 2-minute, 6-second video circulating on social media, portions of the road are seen in a deplorable state, with stagnant water, filth, and damaged sections of the road, creating difficulties for motorists, pedestrians, traders, and other road users. From a health and safety perspective, the situation has raised serious concern among residents and road users. The stretch is also home to many businesses that taxpayers should have been given priority for repairs, but this is not the case. And then they go on and on and on. So, Sky, since we are mentioning road contractors, Sky, I want you to award the road. The causeway.
Yes.
The causeway, Academy City to Kwabenya.
Yes.
I want you to award it.
Yes.
Who is the contractor?
There isn't anyone on that one.
Just look for somebody.
Charlie,
let's give it to
the one I like is Maripoma.
So give it to Maripoma.
So I like Ali. We are awarding you the road from mention the road.
Causeway is from so it's from Causeway through to Academic City to Kwabenya. So Causeway is the junction.
So this is going to Kwabenya without going through Atomic Police.
Exactly.
So when you are from Agbogba area, so indeed that road is from Rich Junction through to Agbogba Road, and it goes straight. It's called the ECOWAS Road. It's a highway actually. Takes you through Academic City to Kwabenya.
Okay.
So you are awarding.
So we are awarding that. We are duly awarding that to Maripoma. Because so Maripoma, we hereby award you this road is
Yes.
because you see, poverty is painful.
Yes.
We want a contractor who has his own money on
That's
it.
right.
Okay, there's another one.
Refinance it.
So this Dansoma, who are you awarding it to?
That's why it requires a lot.
Oh, this one is
Drainage.
Oh, no, I give it to another man, the one who did the Botema road.
Oswald.
Oswald.
This one,
No,
not
it's far from so we should Ghana Highway Authority, they should do their own
They
thing.
should do it. They can fix
No,
it.
but you know the public works people when they do the road is horrible. Which public works? You mean PWD? PWD, Papa.
Oh, are they
Odoglo
still in
people.
existence?
Well, I'm sure they.
No.
They still fix a few roads here and there.
PWD. I have another route. For you.
Public.
I have another route for you.
Uh-huh.
When you are from AH Hotel and you are going to Ashaliboche, in front of AH Hotel, there's a little potholes there.
Yeah.
But when you get to the roundabout at Star
There's
Oil,
Samampong
the Samampong roundabout, and
Hey!
it's very, very bad.
It's close to the municipal assembly.
What are you going to do there? No, come back. Come back and let's lose that road.
No, my baba is there. you know, you've been using your baba for like 20. I don't know.
It's hard. It's
So then
really
it's
hard.
Samampong roundabout.
It's very bad.
It's very bad.
Yes.
My baba at the time.
I like the find out. If the municipal.
Pass mobile phones. He will remind you that your hair grew.
Sometimes you come and see him say, Asame is in hair grow. No one can see hair.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.
In the meantime, while we are talking about roads, we did a project with the Africa Center for Parliamentary Affairs, and we have been following some road projects.
True.
So Chris Asima is the reporter on duty,
Sharp.
and he's focused on the Western Corridor Road.
Mm-hmm.
That program, we've been airing it for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll continue airing throughout the week, and I just want you to take note of the times we are airing.
Very well.
So on Mondays, we air at 7:30 p.m. Tuesdays, we air at 11 a.m. And then Saturdays, we air at 5 p.m. It's called the Community Tracker.
That's right.
From Wenchi to Bandang Kwanta to Bamboy through to Bole to Sola to Wa. We did about 4 different reports
Nice.
on various components of that road.
So,
We will be extending this to other routes.
Very well.
I've been saying on this program that we focus a lot on the Eastern Corridor, but the Western Corridor itself also demands some work. So beyond that, little Accra routes.
yeah.
And these roads have been awarded, but progress is not necessarily the best. So Chris Asima's report will be airing throughout the week in the month of August. So Monday 7:30 p.m., Tuesdays 11 a.m. and Saturdays 5 p.m. You watch Community Tracker on Channel 1 television.
That's
so
very
you can also mention roads you think we should come and focus on. Since Amens is awarding.
but I want to commend the ministry and the highways people. You know, we've been complaining about the Apenkwa 10 towards the Achimot. Asphalted it both sides. It's smoother than before. Kakra, can you confirm this?
Oh yes, I attest to that. But I think that they pushed a lot of the sand onto the pavement, and that's sort of causing inconvenience for pedestrians. So they may want to clear that.
That's important.
Yes, but the good news is that the Apenkwa, the descent to Apenkwa has been paved.
So it means that the Dansoma want to do it, because it's a similar problem. When you have a drainage problem, it undermines the...
Nothing has been there like for 40 million years.
But I hope they dealt with the drainage problem, because
one,
it was
if
the
it's
water
not
on the
done,
side, on the right side.
You know the challenge, Kakra? It hasn't rained as much as it did on 29th June.
That's true.
So the whole of July, we were monitoring, the water wasn't coming. I don't know whether it's a broken underground drainage or the rains. The place is very dry.
The Dansman place?
No, this one. Apenkwa one.
Okay.
So if it rains, then we'll know. But they've done a better job. So we want to commend them for doing this. But I'm sure there are a few roads that have not been awarded yet. And this Boshe Causeway Road.
It's very important.
Indeed. You know, I'll tell you something. When Okoboy became MP for Teshi, I remember interviewing him. Every time I call him, he's in the Ministry of Roads.
Yeah.
what are you doing? I said, Charlie, if they don't do the Tessie Link Road, I'll lose my seat. Every week you go to Amakwanta's office. They eventually did the road. I think they did it after he left or whatever.
Yeah.
The road is finished. This Boshet to Causeway Road.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, the reason it's an important road is that if you look at the demographics of Dome Kwabenya,
Yeah.
the areas that typically vote for the MPP will be the Taifa and some Kwabenya areas. This road is the borderline.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are coming to Agbogba, then you are going to Abokobi and all those areas.
Apraku.
Now, I don't want to do politics, but if they don't fix that road,
it's not looking good.
I don't see how.
Because good morning to you.
That road it's a very promising area.
It is.
The Kwabenya Atomic Junction Road is already choked with traffic.
Yeah.
So you need an alternative route. And this road, when they do it, this is Sky. They all design Accra. They are not foolish, so they are very wise. If you take the motorway and you don't want to come to Shiashi and you are going to Eastern Region, you can decide that when you get to the 18 junction, you will use the road that takes you through the new university, the new University Farms Road.
Yes.
All right.
Boteman
The Boteman Road.
Yes.
That Boteman Road takes you all through to School Junction. School Junction takes you to Asalibotre.
Correct.
Asalibotre takes you to Maya Hot. Maya Hot takes you to Ridge Junction. Ridge Junction takes you to a place we now call Akati Abo, which is the road that links Adenta to Agbogba.
True.
So Ridge Junction through to, they call it Powerland. That road takes you to the so-called Bosher Junction.
Yeah.
That Bosher Junction is an intersection. One part takes you to Ashoman, the other part takes you to Kwabenya. That road continues all the way
Connects you to Pokwase. Yeah.
So if you are coming from Tema and you are going to Kumasi, you can actually avoid the Accra Tema motorway and go through that road and end up at Pokwase. So it should be a major project that should be done in conjunction with the development of the Pokwase interchange. So I think Samens is right in awarding it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's been awarded. So Caleb will research to see if it's
Charlie,
been awarded.
We are
already.
just awarded.
Yeah.
We are awarded.
It's a very important
please,
road.
so please, if whoever knows Maripoma, please call him and tell him that Charlie, we are sitting here awarding things, so he should come and see us so that we validate the award.
That's all.
Ratification. Yes.
People are filing applications.
So what I want to find out,
But I hope that Maripoma is Ghanaian, right?
Oh,
by all means.
No, you know, in
One
the
of the
past,
big
Samens, in
Ghanaian
the past 10, 11 years, one of the things that happened in Ghana, which is very good, is that our contractors have grown. When I was in JSS, we didn't have a lot of big contractors. You know, there were contractors in his time, the Swedu contractors and co. But when the revolution came, a lot of them didn't survive. But in the past 10 or so years, I can mention almost 15 large-scale contractors who are Ghanaian contractors. Justmo, Oswell, Maripoma.
The ones on the Kaswa side.
Plenty. They are a lot. They are a lot. And they are
Sky and all this.
Yeah, they are a lot. So they should go and do the road. They should go and finish.
Fairmont. Yeah.
Mark Fairmont. Is it Mark Fairmont?
Fairmont, yes.
And then a lot of them too have Chinese people working for them. So you have for example, when you go on the Accra Tema motorway, the 4 men are mostly Chinese guys, but then most of the guys are Ghanaian people, and they are working very, very fast. So these days, Charlie, it's not like we are
For
behind.
our time there, we had contractors
In the 70s.
70s and even 80s. So you had from the eastern region, the Kwapim area, you had Okromansa.
Hey, I know
Okromansa used to be one of the big ones. From Winneba, you had KB Annan.
What does Okromansa mean, by the way?
The Kwapim people will understand. But I honestly don't
Because there's a
understand.
song, Kuse.
I don't know. I know the song, but
so Okromansa.
and then you have the Swedu contractors, of course, and then several of them, and they were all working. You know,
But then there was a period that the foreign-owned ones took over.
the likes of CPN,
There was what do you call Micheletti,
Konza.
Consa. They became quite big for the major. There was also Chumba and Associates.
No, they were consultants.
Interbetin
did the Cape Coast. The
main road.
Takrady, then you had the Japanese people do that Cape Coast.
Who did the Brie Road?
Ebri was more recent.
That road is not bad. From the one that takes from Adenta through to Ebri.
Yeah, that's more recent. And that President Kufuor
was a very good road. They did it very well. It hasn't had too many defects.
It's still in good shape.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're
because
always
you don't have the haulage trucks using that. You know, I mean, they destroy roads. Number one.
Because of how serpenteous it
They
is.
destroy roads. Number one. That's the thing.
You said it.
And now I saw one doing U-turn on the ring road.
Sometimes when you use the beach road now. Yesterday, one got blocked. They've taken over the beach road.
No, they will destroy it.
I don't think
Unfortunately, many of them are also in transit.
I don't think we are here to the axle load.
No, we don't do anything.
We don't
do anything.
Because you came from the UK last week, right? Did you see a truck with overloaded food?
Oh,
beyond
you
that.
can't do that. You can't do that. You can.
Track that the person who designed
the law
the
works,
should be inside.
regulations work.
The charcoal is on
People
top.
are more civilized.
Then they put goat on top of the charcoal.
themselves.
And then there's a human being holding stick.
So if you don't
somebody is actually
sleeping.
sleeping sleeping.
And the other one is that sometimes they don't even measure the clearance.
Yeah.
So you can have a road where there's regular grazing of the clearance by trucks.
Yeah.
But what the gantry thing we'll talk about? We spoke about that last week. Somebody sent me a picture of a place where the truck was trying to go there, and the people were pressing the things.
It's a long way.
We pretend that we are working, but we've given up. We have actually given up on this nation. I'm telling you. You don't have to come and tell me or confirm. Based on what we see, what we experience, everything shows that we've given up on building the nation and our spaces. We've given up. The only thing we pursue is where we'll get money for our pockets. That one will pursue it. We'll pursue it and show our powers because there's money involved.
So the collective interest there.
The one that will leave a legacy and a future for our children's children. That's why nobody cares about it because it becomes too expensive.
Yeah, it's sad. Let me read the comments in relation to some of the things we discussed earlier. We must distinguish between high cost of living and inflation. High cost of living relates to the total amount of money you need to pay for basic necessities like food, shelter, and clothing. Inflation, on the other hand, is the rate at which prices are changing. This is important because we're discussing the issue of people saying things are expensive with inflation. High cost of living can be notoriously burdensome even without inflation, and will certainly be made worse with low levels of inflation. When cost of living is low, reduction in inflation is better reflected in the lives of the people, but not so with high cost of living. The bane of our economic circumstances is high cost of living. If inflation rates have been reduced to around 4%, these high cost of living would have jumped through the roof by now. Or if inflation had not been reduced, it would have jumped through the roof by now.
Okay.
Then it gives an example. A car traveling at 50 miles per hour decelerates to 4 miles per hour. Doesn't mean the car has stopped. It's still moving at a lower speed, and the driver is in a stronger position to control the car if anything untoward happens. The economy can be better managed with 4% inflation compared to 50%. Although even at 4%, prices are increasing. Just thinking aloud. This is from one of my former lecturers. Thank you very much for bringing that in. This is in relation to your 10 CD.
Yes, the 10 CD situation.
People are sending more roads. They want Samuel to award contractors.
While you do that, can I do a quick Agamalizat? So one of my childhood friends, Daniel Duamanu, when we were in JSS and primary school, he was basically one of my math teachers.
Wow.
He's today a fashion designer in Tema. Dandor Fashion Limited in Tema. Today is his birthday, and I want to use the opportunity to celebrate him for all the things he's done over the years. Dandor.
We celebrate you.
Yeah, we celebrate you
Happy
for the great
birthday.
things you continue to do. Happy birthday to you, my brother.
Caleb, I want to give you another road so Samuel can award. The
award in general.
Yes. The Owusu Ansa Road, which connects the Ebri and Dodowa end in Oyarifa. Bernard, do you know this? Owusu Ansa Road, it connects Ebri and Dodowa end in Oyarifa. I think it goes through Tinibi to Damfa, comes to Imensa.
Yes, I know that road.
Right.
So if you are, let's assume you are coming from Ebri.
Yes.
And you don't want to get to Adenta before you move to, say, Oyibi.
Yeah.
You can use the Osu Ansa Road and it cuts through.
Straight.
It's very important. There's one that links you from Amrahia that also connects you to, what do you call it? Ayi Mensa. So there are two roads like so. Osu Ansa is one, but the Amrahia to Ayi-Mensah one is even the first one.
Okay.
Remember the MP from Medina was trying to do a demonstration about that road?
Yes. Oh, that was where he was.
So Amrahia is the Dodowa side,
Yeah.
brings you to Ayi-Mensah on the bridge side.
Yeah.
When you move a bit forward, the Osu and someone also does the same thing.
Okay.
These things reduce traffic. Because when you
On
get
the
to
main
Pantan
trans-
Junction, there's a lot of traffic.
Too much.
If a weekend you go to a brewery and you are coming back, you can spend almost 30 minutes at Pantan Junction because of traffic.
Easy.
So the Ayi-Mensah
Yeah.
to Amrahia and the Usu Ansah
Usu
Road
Ansah.
are alternatives that can make you drive in and
Without
avoid
using the main
Exactly.
trunk road.
So sometimes it reduces the pressure on these other roads as well.
There are loads of listeners.
So there's a contractor also called A-Lang.
Okay.
They,
Oh, that's
they
what
did,
they-
I'm told they did the original Atomic Road. Do you know that?
Yeah, Elang is not Ghanaian actually.
Okay.
Elang, I think they are either Germans. It was a German company, but they also had Austrians in it.
Right.
In fact, the country manager for Elang, a German guy, this is where he lived. This house,
Tessan.
yeah,
Oh.
this particular house.
I see.
This is where he lived, but this is his original house.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
And Elang did a lot of the Kumasi roads, not Accra, Kumasi, the Kumasi internal highways.
Is it?
Elang, because they used to live in a place in Kumasi called Busheng. All the Elang staff, white people.
That's right.
And at that time, there was no clear road from Swami into Busheng.
So the A-Lang people did it.
The Elang, no, they used horses.
Hey.
Oh yes, they traveled
it.
by horses. Yes,
Ponko.
every morning they will be on their horses and their office, their residential area is in Busheng.
So they'll be on horse crew. I mean, I don't know.
And then as children will go and stand there with them.
You have too much filler.
Alright, so this one says Samuel has just listed names of Ghanaian indigenous contractors. It is said that most of them no longer exist
No, we
in
have new ones
business
now.
today. Yes, we have to look into this matter, right? But let me go to some other messages. Please talk about the road from Pantan Junction to Abokobi. It is terrible. We don't
I
know.
think it has been awarded though.
Okay.
As in we have awarded it to the
No, I
government.
think that one.
You've seen some work.
No,
done.
no, Pantan Junction.
Hey.
Because I was going to award.
Pantan to
So you
Abokobi.
stayed your hand.
Yes.
Okay.
But that road is very bad.
It's
To be
terrible.
fair, Caleb, check. Ask Chris Asima. You know, right now he covers.
Okay.
the
No,
ministry.
what I have seen is that in front, close enough to the Pantai Hospital, I saw when the rains were at their peak, some rehabilitation work was
but
ongoing
not like
in
full
front,
construction.
but it's not like a
Okay, then
full-blown
Samuel,
thing I've
give
seen.
it to
there.
Kofi Joe.
So I think we should award it. Samuel.
Kofi Joe.
Give it to Kofi Joe.
No, Kofi Joe, I mean, Kofi Joe, whammy.
All right. We need a contractor for the Pantai Abokobi.
I like Mariposa because I like the name.
Maripoma. You're large. It's big. Good morning, Bernard. Please talk about that. Okay, I've just done this one. Fred sent that from Abokobi. Thank you. Someone is tipping material along the Jowulu bound section of the Obasanjo Highway. Okay. Bernard, a road constructed from Takrade to Takwa 1 and Takwa a year and a half years ago.
A year and a half years, saying.
A year and a half.
1.5 years ago.
I'm okay. 1.5 years ago, forgive me. It's completely damaged. Oh yeah. And government is doing an overlay on the entire stretch secretly, causing traffic on the stretch. How can you do road secretly? Please investigate this issue. Okay, Junior Blade, thank you. Bernard, I think the Ministry of Roads and Highways must concentrate on the link roads as well.
Not too fast.
Yes, please.
The Takrade to Taka Road. I
Yeah.
think the person is right.
Right.
He got spot, eh?
I mean, within a
A
short
very
time,
short period.
potholes all over the place, and it's very dangerous.
Is it that the trucks are mini or the guy didn't do a
Well,
good
the
job?
trucks also. I mean, as for the trucks, they will continue destroying our roads.
But Samuel, think about Takrade. They should be having rail.
What? We should have rail in this country.
Because Takrade, for the bauxite and those things, you need rail. Because Charlie,
Rail.
trucks will destroy the road.
We have the sea, the coastal line,
Yeah.
all the way from Tema to Takrade.
Yeah.
We are still using Accra Winneba Road.
Okay, I have an update for you.
Okay.
I have an update for you. So
Okay.
the Pantabokobi Road has been given to Aweco Construction Limited.
Oh, Aweco.
Aweco.
Okay. Okay.
So this is from
Then
our
please
producer
deliver.
Samuel Attah-Mensah. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Aweko, please go back and work.
That's all.
Because we can't see the work.
At all. I think the roads, Ministry of Roads and Highways must concentrate on the link roads as well. It will ease all the traffic on the main roads. A typical example is the Causeway Road you all are talking about. It starts from Boteman through Riz Junction to Causeway, all the way to Kwabenya and further to connects you to Pukos. In
Yes.
fact, Bernard, along the Aviation side,
Yes.
if you're coming from Botre towards Aviation, the road, okay, I've not used that place in a while, but from Aviation all the way to Riz Junction, that traffic
Yes.
line,
So yes.
it's
yes. So they
really
call it
bad.
third gate
Third gate.
aviation
Ah.
Riz Junction. It's gone
But I'm
bad.
told
It's
there's
terrible.
another company called Mawums.
Mawums.
Oh, that they
Yes.
Ghana people, they do.
Mawums. And they are doing a wonderful job
Mawums, Kofi Job,
at the
Maripuma,
Nyankpanduri Road. Nyankpanduri.
First Sky,
Nyankpanduri. Yeah.
Maripoma.
I think
Not
Aweko is
Fairmont.
even,
Aweko is,
also
yes,
Ghanaian. I think
Aweko is
about
Ghanaian.
15 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mawums and Nyankpanduri. The combination be deadly.
Mawums.
But is the Fufu Sala Road under contract?
That road
It
has
better
been
be
mentioned
in
in almost
budget.
every budget.
Because that road,
better
that
be.
road is critical for the heritage caravan. Because always when we move from Tamale and we are crossing to the western side, we have to use that road to Damango.
No, we have stopped.
Yeah, we didn't do that
Yeah.
because of the nature of the road. So we had to use a different route. Usually when we are going to the BA in Western region,
Yeah.
when we leave Tamale, we cross to Damango
Yeah.
and then we use the Western corridor.
Yeah.
But because of the nature of the Western corridor and the Fufu Sola, now we do Techiman,
Yeah.
come to Kumasi and rather use
That's a longer route, isn't it?
so
Yeah.
and it also doesn't afford us a chance to explore the country the way we
Properly.
ought.
Yeah.
Because the what you call it, the Western corridor side is a part most people have never been to.
Yeah.
True.
For me, when I go on the caravan, the part I enjoy most is the western side, BA Western region, because as for eastern part of Ghana,
Actually,
I've
you
been
know
there a
that
lot.
much. Yeah.
So when you go to the Mole National Park,
True.
we go to Damongo, we look
Straight
at the old mosque,
Yeah.
we do the Mystic Stone,
Yes.
and then we get to Muhammad's hometown,
Sure.
Bole, and then we do. It's a different world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Kaka, we are warning roads, so don't you have roads you want some?
I want.
extra
Let me
roads?
give one. There's one that is coming in from Leslie from the law complex.
Okay.
Law court complex.
Yeah.
He says, "Richard, good morning. Trust you're doing well.
Mhm.
About the discussion going on in this morning about roads.
Mhm.
The Bawizero
Hey,
through Gonse.
don't
Road.
say.
You know that.
I'm done reports on that road. My brother, your break.
When done,
Nothing has
we
changed.
serve as
no,
an
no.
alternative route to Ablekuma.
Oh no.
Agape and
Gonse.
Charlie, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Gonse.
This is Jojo Mediaco side of town.
Yeah.
But we
Caleb, Sammy, what about Kasajan? Were
Yeah.
they a Ghanaian
and
contractor?
Distimon or something.
Kasajan.
That sounds a very Kasa like Jan together with Kasa, like talk Jan.
Kasajan.
Kasajan.
Was it Ghanaian?
Sounds like a Ghanaian name.
No. It's not a Ghanaian name.
Really? Kasa is talk?
No, it's not a
Jan?
Ghanaian name.
Oh,
Kasajan contract. It's not a Ghanaian name, but you see, they are they hold Ghanaian passports.
Oh,
they are
okay.
people
Okay.
with second, third generation.
Oh, I see.
So they
I
also
don't know
one
whether
of
it's
the-
Syrian, Lebanese people.
Oh, I see.
So they can be considered local.
Oh, they to a large extent.
Are they
to a
still
large
there?
extent.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they are still there.
Kasajan.
Kasajan is still there.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't hear of
recently
them
I
now.
saw a long.
Track.
No, I think you know the
Earth
if you
moving
go to the
machine.
Accra International Mall,
Yeah.
not the Accra Mall
Mhm.
or the Ghana International Mall, the one that is for some reason they've not finished it.
Which one?
There's- yeah, the Spintex Road, the
Spintex.
back road,
Ah,
East Airport area.
but that mall,
Like,
why is it?
You have a chain of offices.
Speaking of which, that
Yeah,
mall,
they
I
have-
passed there last time. They are now selling cars there,
Yeah,
but they have not. I mean, that thing has been there for almost 15 years.
Yeah.
Which one?
the
You see the
Ghana
Tessin
International
Link
Mall.
Road,
Uh-huh.
the Spintex, the new Spintex Road
Yeah.
Mhm.
at the joint when
Yeah.
you pass TB Joshua's church. There's a new mall be there. It's
Yeah.
been there for like 15 years. They've never inhabited it.
Yes,
But they just finished.
they've
they
not
finished?
even
Yeah, they
finished.
finished.
They have
Like-
not
Now
even
they
finished.
finished. Now they finished.
Oh, but
Are
sorry,
you
they've
sure?
not finished it.
Because they've started putting cars there to sell.
No, now they finished the building.
That thing's almost 20
I
years.
was there last week.
Last
So they'll start renting it out.
I don't know who owns it. In fact, initially, I actually thought it was one of the Chinese projects. You know, very huge. It
Yeah,
covers a
huge.
large portion.
Exactly.
Behind it is a church. There's a church,
Yes, there's,
prophet,
There are about
J-
3 churches there.
a J's church. The
Yeah.
church, it looks like a Lego
Yeah,
building.
no, there's also TB Joshua there.
Joshua-
The
yes.
TB Joshua is on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And there's another one,
Traffic.
another Kingdom Majestic something.
Mm-hmm.
There are about 3 churches there.
3 churches.
Hey, somewhere Sonic.
See, the more matter, no, you need to find out
Yeah.
who owns it and why it's taking so long.
Yeah, because
That more.
Yeah.
They finished though.
Oh,
They
seven.
finished the building. I'm telling you.
I'm told there are legal issues on the
Colorful,
property.
yeah, colorful one. I passed
Yeah,
there.
very colorful one.
Yeah, I passed
I see
there.
that.
Maybe there are legal issues
Colours.
because it's too prominent and too
Or the
you
money
abandoned
finished.
too
that.
misused.
No, they finished.
No, the way it is,
But
you
if
can-
there are legal issues, Ghana, when you have legal issues on a property like this, that's another 10 years.
Can't they do
If
ADM?
as we speak, Shangri-La is still in the legal conundrum.
Charlie.
Wow.
There's another one, Samens. Waste and freight
Freight tag, yes.
They did the
German.
Canada Road.
German company.
Oh, I see.
Waste and freight tag.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm told that the
What about maybe and Johnson?
Mabe and
Are they
Johnson.
British?
I know that Mabe and Johnson was led by one Oforiata.
Okay.
I think he passed. If I you know the Oforiata who
Danny?
Yes, who started Eagle?
Yes.
The Eagle
Yes, I think Dano Forever.
party.
Yes.
He was Mabe and Johnson.
So it's a British
It's a
company.
British bridge building company.
Yeah, but he was the person.
Were they into roads or into
Yes, yes, they were
Bridges
into
and
roads.
roads.
So you know
And bridges. In
so you
fact,
know-
they did a lot of the bridges. Yes.
Mabe and Johnson.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, I'm having more requests of roads that people want Samens to award, but unfortunately
wow.
we are out of time.
No,
So we'll do that.
award.
We'll continue.
It's not
to-
unfortunate. We'll award.
We'll continue awarding. I will wrap up on the show today, and I will invite Samens back to the studio. As for this one, they say it's very critical. So good morning, my favorite radio station. Just to bring to your attention, Otinibi Damfa to Medina and Accra has been increased without the knowledge of GPRT. Okay, you are talking about
The fair.
fare. So the road is bad, but they're increasing the fare to
From Otinibi
to
Damfa.
Damfa, to Medina
to Medina.
and Accra. It's all been increased without the knowledge of GPRT.
Charlie.
Of talk.
Charlie.
Talk.
So
That's unfortunate.
So tomorrow we'll continue awarding your roads. Don't worry, Samens will be back in the studio. Yeah, and the lands minister drew my attention to this song when he performed it live the other time. Nyebue.
Hey, this boy, GBC people chop Payola for top. Charlie. They choop GBC. Why?
They play up too much.
They harass us with this song in the early 80s. Every morning you pray with Nyaboe.
Nyebue. I say Shadie. I love it. Now we all know the silence. That silence when your rent is due and you can't pick up the call, when your shop is empty and you are pretending it's fine, your salary finished 2 weeks ago and there's still a week more to go. One business idea is ready but cash isn't. That silence has a name, it's money. Bills breaks the silence. Whether you need a working capital, a salary loan, emergency cash, or startup funding, your Ghana card is all you need. Call Bills Microcredit today. 0596 920 833. Break the silence. Bills got you. What if your daughter's education could prepare her not just for exam, but to lead, create, innovate, and succeed? Life Source International School is a unique all-girls international school in Ghana focused on STEM, entrepreneurship, leadership, and academic excellence. Bring her to us. We will transform her into a leader. Whether she is just completing the Cambridge Checkpoint, JSS 1, A-level. Look, students will benefit from dedicated teachers, hands-on STEM learning, entrepreneurial career paths, and the 7 habits of a leader. Admissions, scholarship opportunities, and more information are available when you call 055-955-2263. LifeSourceGhana.org is how you can email us. We are at a Pump Junction.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Business owners, entrepreneurs, and investors, your next big business opportunity could be waiting for you at the Canton Fair 2026 in China, and Litina Travel and Tours is taking you there. From October 23rd to November 5th, join the Litina China and Dubai Business and Leisure Delegation. Meet manufacturers face-to-face and source quality products. Whether you're into electronics, furniture, construction materials, vehicles and spare parts, or more, this trip is for you. And after business, Dubai awaits with 2 days of premium leisure, exciting tours, and a relaxing spa treatment to recharge. Your visas, flights, hotel accommodation, B2B meetings, guided tours, travel insurance, and ground transportation all arranged for you from just $3,799 US. Don't miss this opportunity. Call Tina on 0244-260-789 or visit Litina Travel and Tours at Alisa Hotel, Northridge, Accra. Litina Travel and Tours, your business, your growth, your journey.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my Mister Enra, my boyfriend, I could see a star 959 hash. I want your phone so. And I will Anita, I don't want doggy parko. Oh, one swap. I could see a swap number one. I am wondering now. And then there was so yummy show, Papa. Mamma did toss some short, sexy dress. No, now Mrs. Samiti. Now me yummy nails. No, so come on. Me fa uba. Make a do some small 1-2 rounds. Me and some doing her. Now me chia. Hey, now so he for order. So Chinese and the wine, Papa B. And they mean this. I check. Hey, Anita. Now some me when you hear TV, no. I also say sound. Not to prepared. Let me chilly acing. I don't go feel sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby, I will do no jinawa. Mr. Remember, dial star 959 hash. Oh, iPhone na back on tomorrow. No one can say no.
Sister, next time cut it call or what? Dial star 959 hash and I'll call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Head down some.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It'd be a very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement. Unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
And as if by some strange design, we have Ashesi University in the studio this morning. We've been talking about the road that connects to their beautiful campus, how just so terrible that road is. And gentlemen, don't worry, Samuel has awarded your road, so it will be done for you. Yeah, we have sent back First Sky to the road, so it will be done. But I have Samuel Jude Aqua, Associate Director, Experiential Learning and Outreach Program at Ashesi University. Jude, you're welcome.
Thank you, Karen.
Yes. And the Honorable Paul Osai of, you're the MC.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out.
Yes.
So you know about the road we are talking about.
Very well about it.
We will discuss that later.
On, sure.
But now we are talking about a collaborative cross-sector leadership program by the Center for Executive Education at Ashesi University. Jude, give us some overview of what this is about.
Thank you, Caleb, for the opportunity. So I think Ashesi would like to say we are university without walls.
That's right.
So we are keenly interested in what is happening in communities across the country generally, but especially in our host communities.
Right.
So this has come up quite strongly about what can be done to drive development at the local level.
Okay.
And we are quite strongly convinced that this will take efforts of cross-sector leaders.
Right.
So from the private sector,
Correct.
from civil society organizations, traditional leaders, municipal government leaders, technocrats, coming together and determining what are the major opportunities, what are the major challenges and how can we, in a cross-sector manner, tackle those. So we decided to use the university's convening power. Because when you're in Africa, the university is more than an educational institution. It represents an important economic and social and cultural investment.
Very influential.
So, yes, so how do you use that credibility to convene the various sector leaders on what can be done? So that's what we are driving. And we started with 4 municipalities closest to Ashesi. Akuapem South, our host municipality, Akuapem North, in Sawama Duaji, and then Ga East. We benefited tremendously from the work that the Center for Democratic Development, CDD Ghana, has done over the years with municipalities. And then GIZ, they have done a lot of work around local governance and how to make it effective and all that. And we benefited greatly from their support and their guidance on this. And then, of course, we had the privilege and the honor of hosting people like Honorable Samuel Attah-Mensah and other leaders from the 4 municipalities.
Amazing. You know, when you're at the Ghanaian East Municipal Assembly, you see the Ashesi campus on the hill like that, looking very beautiful. But let me talk to Honorable Paul Osai Ofe. You were part of the program he spoke about. So tell us how beneficial it was. What were your takeaways or reflections on the
Thank you,
cross-sector leadership program?
Yes, I was part, and it was very insightful. We were privileged to have Dr. Kwapong and co coming to speak to us. For me, the takeaway point, or what we really took away from this, was the focus on putting the residents, the community people, at the heart of our developmental plans and strategies. Because sometimes it seems as if we just go and look at what is nice on paper, bring it to implement. You finish the implementation and realize that, oh, was it really worth it? Yeah. So I think the need to begin with the people and to end with the people at the heart of it was a very big point for us. And then also the fact that, look, I remember Doc saying that, look, you don't have 100 years or more. You can do a little. So can we forget about all the bureaucracies and encumbrances and the hurdles around and navigate, create something that can still work within all these difficulties and challenges? And I think we took away a lot of details in terms of how we can even use technology, have the community apps and channels that people can engage and report problems and issues and have a tracking on it and be sure that these are resolved. And then we move on to the next step.
I like this, and I'll probe this a bit further because on this program we talk about local governance, local government a lot, and you are MCs, we believe, are the real agents of change at the local level. And we've seen that often there's some inertia, but when we talk to you, the MCs, we get that you have some vision, you have the ideas, you have the competence for it, but there seems to be some bureaucracy.
A lot.
If you read Abby Bright's recent letter, it details that. So what did you take away from this program that has helped you so that you're able to work with more efficiency despite the bureaucracy?
Exactly. So like I mentioned, you have to, we spoke about the service architecture where the people are at the heart of it.
Service architecture.
Yes. So that municipalities will be seeing ourselves as service agents and development agents more than just a local government. So through that architecture, how are we navigating the issue of, okay, Act 936 says I cannot do this. The Constitution says you don't have this power. These agencies' mandate is conflicting with this. But in between all that, there are opportunities through collaboration, engagement with the people, using modern trends in terms of technology, collaborative activities like we are doing with Ashasi currently, and how we can use these things to still get the development and service to the people. Because I think we, the municipalities or the local government agencies, we have to move beyond the fact that, oh, we are here to receive central government funds and build a school, build a water, to being oriented that, look, we are first service agencies, community service people. Somebody wants a building permit. The law says 30 days. Have we positioned ourselves in such a way that we can deliver within that 30 days? Somebody wants to complain about a gutter or something, refuse, road. Yes. How does the person get to you? Do we have to travel from Brekusu or from Park Road to come and queue before I see the MC? Do I need to always book an appointment? Can't I have a system where I can reach my MC without having to even meet him or her in person? So I think these are the mindsets and attitudes that we left the seminar with.
Honorable Paul Osai Ofe is the Municipal Chief Executive for Ikuapem South. He's here with Samuel Jude Akwa, who is Associate Director, Experiential Learning and Outreach Programs. Hey, Ashesi University. No, you be too much. And your municipality is becoming increasingly important, and it's serving as an educational center also, because you have Ashesi University, you have DTI building its new campus over there,
and the Women College of Education.
So it's very, very important a municipality within the scheme of things, also being an immediate neighbor to the national capital. So what's the major idea you would say emerged from the program that you are going to implement, given the growing importance of your municipality?
We are coming up with our people's platform.
People's platform?
Yes. It's a digital tool that from these engagements, I have assurances from our chassis that they will collaborate with us to put it together.
Nice.
So we are going to, within the next 30 days, kick off that process. Mind you, if you go to Ashasi, you don't just go there to talk. I mean, they put you to yes. So obviously within 30 days, that's per timeline.
You will deliver.
We will deliver on that. And then also having a collaborative meeting with the other three municipalities. There was an idea of an inter-municipality development agency or coordination that we are within the next 30 days as well supposed to convene again and develop and see how we can complement each other to have some of our shared problems resolved.
That's very important, because in the past I've tried to file reports and put together documentaries on the developments on the hill, and when you go to Ghana East, they tell you it is in the border of Ikuapem South. You go to Ikuapem South, they tell you it's Land Quantana. When it is problem, nobody wants to take responsibility. When revenue, everybody says this is our space. So Jude, thank you, Ashesi University, for this project that you are running. Is this the last of its kind? When next will you do this, and will other municipalities benefit from this?
Yes, this is just the first of something one will continue doing.
That's nice.
Go nationwide ultimately. Like Casey Hassan, the executive director of the center, says, we are beginning with Jerusalem.
That's right.
So we are
before you go to Jericho.
Yes. So we want to see the work we'll do with the 4 municipalities over the next 3 to 4 months. Hopefully it becomes a blueprint for how we continue to do this.
Nice.
But we are very happy to engage with any municipality or clusters of municipalities that want to do something similar.
So maybe Ablekuma Central, South, North, we want to do something with Ashesi University, we can call on you and you facilitate this.
And it's not just folks in the municipal government leaders. We're very interested in what those municipal government leaders can do with folks from the private sector. Because ultimately, this has to be intersectoral.
Absolutely.
It can't be one person. And it's a certain belief in the common person, right? I think we have shared this before. When the slave trade was ended in 1807, many people don't know that, but slavery used to be a big part of the local economy in the early 19th century. Rubber emerged. It's common Ghanaian people who took rubber, and I think by the end of the 19th century, we were the second biggest exporter of rubber in the world.
Just the everyday people.
Cocoa is not indigenous to Ghana. It came in the late 19th century. Within 50 years, we were the biggest producer of cocoa.
Again, the
and
everyday
it was
cocoa.
the common man in Ghana that did this. So the common man in Ghana
Yes.
can make things happen.
I love that.
But they would need leadership from the local level.
Absolutely.
And in the case of Akwapim South, I'm telling you, we are grateful and honored that we have a terrific chief executive.
Wonderful.
And I think there are a lot of chief executives
Wonderful.
across the country,
Yeah.
and then business leaders at the local levels who want to drive things. And what we want to do is to open our arms and say, can we use Ashes's convening power
Right.
and the ability to facilitate to drive that change at the local
I
level?
love that. Honorable Paul Osai of if the Associate Director of Experiential Learning and Outreach Programs describes you as a terrific municipal chief executive, then you are solid. Yes, so we'll take your final words. What should we look forward to when we come to your municipal assembly? Having benefited from all these, what's your promise?
Okay, my promise is that we are going to see a very well collaborated service delivery at our level, where the ordinary man, like he mentioned, to the traditional leader, to the security head, to everyone, to the business sector, comes to the table in driving our decision and development planning decisions.
Gentlemen, it's truly been a pleasure talking to you on the breakfast show, the City Breakfast Show today. Wish you the very best
Thank you.
in your
Thank
future
you.
endeavors.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And while we are till the countdown is on, the ABSA Auto Fair in partnership with Citi FM and Hollard Insurance is bringing Ghana's leading automotive brands and thousands of car lovers together for one exciting weekend. Join us from Saturday 22nd to Sunday 23rd August at Good Park, Accra Mall, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for the biggest auto event of the year. Bring a friend, bring the family, and come and explore vehicles, enjoy test drives, insurance and affordable finance options from ABSA Bank while you pimp your rides with new accessories. Looking to showcase your business? Book an exhibition space by sending us a WhatsApp message 054-136-1237. Now, fast track your global career at Rosebank International University College. At Rosebank International University College, we don't just award degrees, we prepare you for globally competitive careers. We offer accredited undergraduate and postgraduate programs in commerce, ICT, and hospitality. Equip yourself with industry-ready skills and start your journey today. Our tuition is designed to support ambition with world-class facilities and internationally experienced faculty. RIUC.edu.gh is where you apply. 030-700-7800 is the number to call. You can also visit our modern campus at Opebia House, Airport, Accra. Rosebank International University College. The future starts here. Now, no employee or representative of Kid Ghana Limited will at any point ask for payment of any kind for any services rendered to customers. All valued patrons are entreated to beware of an increase in fraudulent activities that seek to defraud in the name of Kid Ghana Limited. For all 590 mobile game related complaints and inquiries, kindly call the official Kid Ghana Limited customer service line 0308 249 477. Dial star 959 hash or visit 590mobile.com.gh now to play on your phone across all networks. All wins paid same day and direct to your mobile number, mobile money account. Don't be a victim. And the University of Professional Studies Accra UPSA in partnership with the Catholic University of Milan, Italy and the E for Impact Foundation is inviting you to apply for the MBA in Impact Entrepreneurship and Innovation. This program gives you a dual globally recognized MBA, Ghana and Italy, with hands-on practical learning experience. You get access to business and investor network and a full week in Italy for networking, matchmaking, and mentorship with international experts and investors. If you're an entrepreneur, startup founder, career-driven and intrapreneurs, or someone with a big idea, this is your moment. Send a WhatsApp now to Dr. Andrews Aiku. He's the program coordinator. Big man. WhatsApp him now 0244-760-425. Email aiku.andrews@upsa.edu.gh.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Your attention, please. Flight C8 has been delayed.
Again. Madam, can you please point me to the water fountain? And please watch my back and phone whilst I'm gone.
You can be a traveler with infinite worries.
Hello, Mr. Anand. Your lounge access is ready and your seat is warm.
Or you can be a traveler with infinite privileges.
Champagne, sir?
Raging all the drink.
Choose EcoBank's infinite privileges with an EcoBank Visa Infinite card. Access airport lounges worldwide, fast-track services, best-in-class daily limits, and enjoy other exclusive travel and lifestyle benefits. Infinite privileges await. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Your child can excel academically and in the sports they love and are good at. At Prodigy International Academy, we believe every child deserves to excel in the classroom, on the field, and in life. With an internationally recognized curriculum, an elite sports program, modern, well-serviced boarding facilities, and a strong foundation in Christian values, Prodigy nurtures confident, skilled, and well-rounded learners who are prepared for a global future. Here, sports and academics go hand in hand to empower students to discover their strengths, develop strong character, leadership, and relentlessly pursue excellence. Give your child's full potential a chance. Visit prodigy.edu.gh or call 025-609-7974 to begin your Prodigy's journey. Prodigy International Academy. Persevere, excel, inspire.
Hello passengers, welcome aboard Air Tanzania flight TC235. This is your captain speaking. Honeymoon is heading to Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar. Get ready for unforgettable memories. Business travelers, we hope you also make time to experience the beauty of East Africa. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Fly directly from Accra to East Africa 3 times a week with Air Tanzania. Whether for business or leisure in Guangzhou, Dubai, Zanzibar, or beyond. Fares are from $550 USD. Book now at airtanzania.co.tz. Call 0270-264-200 or visit our office adjacent to the airport post office. Transport your goods and services in Africa and beyond only with Air Tanzania. Air Tanzania, the wings of Kilimanjaro.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, forever. No. Baby, this your body, too fine. Now you go finally chop on my money. Me, I no mind though. See her face, I'm my too fat. She dey make me walk race till I lose sense. See her waist, I'm a figure eight. See her body, she's sexy too much. Wait. See her skin, he dey go for night. Everything she carry, he dey alright. I'm on the level, I'm on the body. I'm on you be ginger, he dey make me mad. I'm on your body in a fire. Can't look away, yeah. Can't look away. Your body in a fire. Can't look away. The way you are, I'm on your body in a fire. Can't look away. Left to right, I can't look away. Day and night, I can't look away. Yeah, you be danger. I can't look away. 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 The way you are, I can't look away. I can't look away. Your hot body can do. Anywhere she did, now lockdown. Anywhere she go, now shut down. All the boys put the look down. Camera flash when she touch ground. Fine girl, they catch the groove higher. Make the feeling higher. Where you they move. I'm on the level. I'm on the body. I'm on you be ginger.
It's 2 minutes to the top of the hour. Thank you so much for doing the listening as always. It was a full house. great show every day. Relevant conversations. But the agenda doesn't end. We continue pushing, so keep it going. Stay in touch with us on all our touch points, from TV to online to radio. We are the station that puts you at the heart of everything we do. 97.3 Citi FM, relevant radio always. Channel 1 TV, telling your story, empowering change. And to all my Mediama brothers, to all the Mediama brothers and sisters, Jadom, we'll meet tomorrow. Enjoy this one. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.